All right, bet. Punch in. We are back live recording. This is a radio show about nothing, podcast about nothing, episode 80. Shout out Danny Amendola, Super Bowl champion. Jerry Rice, I guess.
I guess it's crazy.
I don't rock with Jerry Rice.
What just happened?
I hate Jerry Rice. To my left.
Yo, Kanye.
It's crazy. I'm glad you mentioned the wall. The other day, I was watching our video. It's awesome how the wall looks now compared to where it starts. So
Appreciate
keep
you.
filling it out.
When I turned around, I was not expecting him to be standing there like that.
He's locked in. That nigga's not playing.
Unhappy.
Yeah, no. That suit is business. To my left, go ahead, introduce yourself. We ain't did it.
Me? Hi, everybody. It's Grace. You already know the vibes. I'm happy that they asked me to come back. It's early, but...
I don't know why Grace be acting like we asked her to come back. We asked her to be on the show. So we're just asking her to come do what she told us she wanted to do.
Like, just come to work.
You're not a guest anymore. You're on the show. Like,
come to work is crazy.
You're a regular now.
But
Come to work is hilarious.
hello, everybody. We are recording this at 11 o'clock at night on a Tuesday. So, yes, that's what we're doing. Don't shake your heads. Anyway, it's an amazing day to be back. Please subscribe, like, comment. Thank you to all the viewers from last episode. We got busy. That was our most viewed episode ever. And then I dropped a short for the episode, and that was the third most viewed video we have. So salute to y'all. Please subscribe, like, so we can keep.
Shout out to the twins, man. They holding it down.
The twins been holding it down for the past few months. And salute to Kenny and Drake because they definitely have helped with this, of course. Clickbait, you feel me? So we're going to be doing some more clickbaity shit. So when you hear me on this motherfucker lying, just ignore it. I'm just trying to go viral, like I said. That's the name of the game, man. We got to be shameless for a little bit till I can have some integrity in this bitch.
Real.
But yeah, bro, that's like kind of like the path. Like, you know how we told NBA players, like, all right, get your rookie deal, go get your max, and then go win a championship. Yeah. It's like, all right, have no integrity, then have a little integrity, and then you get rich, and now you got real integrity.
See, that's my problem with Stephen A. because he's moving backwards.
Bro, like he started off a good person.
Like, who has integrity before the internet? Like, nigga, we don't know, nigga. Like, can't nobody tell? Like...
I can't even remember back that far.
Yeah, exactly.
What the hell, bro?
Like now is the time where you're supposed to use your power. Nigga.
Yes. Like, now you want to, man. But
shout out to Stephen A. for the new deal, by the way. Killing ESPN.
He hasn't signed. He hasn't signed yet.
Oh, we know where he's going.
He said he want 25.
Yeah, I'm not.
He said he want Clay Thompson.
Hey, we know where he going. We know.
I know who's giving him 25.
Hey, listen, we're not gonna get him no light on this, but
November 1st.
Yeah. Hey.
2 weeks before.
Welcome back to Stephen A. Smith with your election coverage.
You feel me? But we got a great show for y'all. Energy is up, as you can see. Everybody is having a great day. It's a beautiful, beautiful day. We are in a great mood. A lot of music came out this weekend. Free agency has been on the move, as you know. We're not going to spend too much on free agency. We'll bring in Ash next week, or Ash and Roby, to discuss that. So let's first start with we'll touch Klay Thompson and PG later in the show, so I can yell at everybody. But let's start off with what happened most recently. Did anybody watch the BT Awards?
No.
I
saw the clips on Twitter.
That's what I'm talking about. I know nobody sat and watched the BET Awards, but I'm just saying, did y'all see the clips?
I sat up like, man, I should watch the BET Awards, and I remember I didn't have cable in my room. Like, I don't.
China was at the pre-show, like the pre-award show.
That's hard.
Yeah, she was on TV.
I have the YouTube TV, so I didn't know BET was on YouTube TV until Sunday night. So
I could have watched it.
I watched the first hour. And a couple things I noticed. One, Meg, hi. I'm Daniel. Hey, we looking, baby. I'm just saying, I got a girl, we looking. I'm just saying. What's
the meme? What's the meme?
Also same.
We noticed your vibe from across the restaurant.
Hello, we noticed your vibe. We would like to recruit you.
Yeah, so, man, just holler at me, you feel me? All my socials in the bio. You can DM Ish to get to me if you need to. Don't
DM me, because it'll never get to Dale.
Same.
It'll never get to Dale.
I would gatekeep so bad. I'd be like, no, Fed. We're in.
But, yeah, Meg, salute to Meg. Her performance was amazing. Yeah. She opened up the show. Taraji P. Henson, okay, so she did a good job hosting, so I'm not going to start off killing her because she did do a good job hosting. But they made her open up doing a parody to Not Like Us.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
I'm
just
glad I
know,
didn't see that.
just why the fuck did you do that? Like, BT,
I
come
didn't-
on, bro.
I
It
didn't
was
like
like,
it,
it was
but-
like, y'all remember that year that Black Panther came out and they was like, we gonna have the BT Awards in Wakanda and shit.
Yeah,
and
no,
they was
yeah, I
on that
couldn't
shit.
stand
It was
that
one of
shit,
those
yeah.
moments where it was just like,
Ew.
That was
just-
such a sad year.
you-
Niggas was running around like, yo, no. Like, niggas was seeing you in the street, throw the X up. Like,
Those were dark
It
times.
became the new nod for like 8 months. It was like, instead of
Everybody
the
be like,
headline niggas was Xing out. and
no,
shit.
I couldn't
Like,
say it. It got to a point niggas would do the X, and if you ain't do it back, niggas be like, what the
fuck?
Like, nigga, what's wrong
You
with
hate black people? Like,
Nigga, I didn't eat the berry. Leave me alone, bruh.
there's no vibranium anywhere.
But yeah, so that was the issue for me. Just leave Not Like Us alone. It is what it is. You can parody it next year, and when you guys actually look like you wrote a song to it and didn't come up with that 3 days before. And
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. They kind of left her out to dry with the lyric.
bro, like what the hell was that?
It really looked like they had to fit on some shit. It was like, you want to do it? She was like, I mean,
I guess.
yeah. Like,
Bruh, so that was bad. But other than that, I was thoroughly impressed with the BET Awards because they only have so much of a budget, and I can tell that they only have so much of a budget. I want people to stop blaming older celebrities, the Waynes, the Drakes, the Beyoncés. First off, Beyonce showed up all the time. But all of the A-list celebrities, A-list rappers that don't show up at the BET Awards anymore or show up once every 4 or 5 years, yo, they have been paid to be there. They were always paid to be there. I don't know if y'all know that, if that was news to y'all, if we was kids and so y'all didn't understand that. But those people were not just showing up and sitting at an award show for 2 hours because they just felt like it. They were paid to be there. And now BET cannot afford to pay those celebrities to come in there
1000%.
anymore and do that. So that's why you don't see them, and that's why you see Drewski instead of Drake.
But also, like, even if they were going to be there, would you really sit through the BET Awards in 2024?
Like, come on, bro. Like, we got to be
like-
real. You won't even watch the BET Awards, but you want Beyonce to be there?
that's a fact. That's why I've never been mad that niggas not there because I'm not
either.
watching.
Like, what the
And they
fuck?
be, like, snubbing the artists that deserve certain awards anyway.
Yeah.
So why would I?
And it's the BET Awards. Like,
Like,
Exactly.
it doesn't have the same hype it had when we were in high school.
And it's okay. That is okay. It is on BET to figure out how to garner that attention again. It is not on the consumer and it is not on the celebrity to make that award show what it used to be. It is on BET because when that award show was the shit, that was BET's production values and mission. That was what they were doing. Now you see the mission has changed, the values have changed, and award shows don't seem to be as lucrative. So they're taking a back burner and they're getting a little bit less. Just stop fucking complaining if you're not watching, dog. That's all I'm
Facts.
saying. But everybody killed though. That's the thing. It's like
Yeah, the performances
the
that I saw
performances
were
crazy.
really good.
Every last one of them. Nobody was bad. The
Even
Usher-
Sexy Red, the Sexy Red performance.
the sexy, she killed that shit.
The whole crowd was the most lit the whole night.
Shabuzi was cold.
Tyler.
Ice Spice.
Tanner Adele, Tyler, Ice
Tyler
Spice.
Spice,
Ice Spice, you be throwing that motherfucker shot. I
Hey,
can't
listen.
care.
Did she look like
Loads
she
of-
got really skinny to y'all?
Hey,
I think
hey.
I think she just started working out for the
it
first
was like
time.
Ozempic?
Nah,
Ozempic?
Nah.
She definitely
She
lost
on
some
that
weight.
Zimpy.
Yeah.
She on the Zimpy.
Because I saw her on the carpet and I was like,
Yeah. You know somebody on Ozempic when her head get real big. They head gonna look big as hell and they neck gonna be skinny. That's how you know somebody on Ozempic. So if y'all want to know the signs, like, oh, they lost weight, were they just in the gym or on Ozempic? Look at their neck and their head, and you gonna figure it out. Swear to God.
that's facts though.
That's what it is.
Bobblehead vibe.
Yeah, like a bobblehead. Who was that lady that lost all that weight? She this white girl.
Which one?
The white girl with the big lips.
I will not. I'm not gonna guess. I do not want to guess. I feel like if I guess
We get
wrong,
canceled.
you know, rule. Yeah.
Okay, we'll move on. My bad, y'all.
Well, the feds be working, so it'll probably pop up on all of our timelines later.
Oh God, bro. Oh God. So
I can't stand that shit. By the way.
No, hold on. Oh my God, I'm so glad you said that. Yesterday,
Yeah.
I was like, you know what my dream is? This is all in my head. This is happening. In my head. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but this is all in my head. I was like, you know what my dream is? For Hove to go on tour. I go to the Hove tour and he bring out Lil Wayne. I was like, I would probably break down crying if that happened.
I think I would die.
opened up my phone 10 minutes later, and the first thing I see is Lil Wayne and Hove on stage performing Hello Brooklyn.
Yeah. No.
I said, what the fuck?
I've hit a point when I realized like It's
will piss me
it's
off.
just got to be a simulation at this point. Like for the past 3 weeks, bro. Like I will think some shit.
Literally, and it'll pop up on an ad on Instagram.
Like right after. Like you know what? I'm done questioning. Like you know what? I'm just using it to my advantage. Like I think of some shit I want later, and it'll be there.
Yeah, like literally, I'll be thinking about Dunkin'.
Trick these niggas.
I was thinking about the Chick-fil-A sandwich like last week, and then I was like, oh yeah, it's free on the app. I get on TikTok. That's the first thing, reviewing the new Chick-fil-A sandwich. I'm like,
Bro, like,
dog.
no, that's terrifying.
okay.
Do you hear about that shit in Japan? Japan invented some new internet last night or some crazy shit. You know how crazy that shit sound? Niggas have invented some internet. Like, what? They said they knew internet 7 million times faster or some shit.
That must be why they just popped up on my For You page when we were in the garage. It was like, this is the best time of year to travel to Japan. Never looked up flights to Japan or anything to Japan before.
Yeah, it's over.
What do you mean a faster internet?
Like they did. I said they took the regular like connection, like the gig or whatever, and made it 7 million times faster. Like,
how is that even physically possible?
and they didn't even. That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's a simulation. They said they didn't even use no new shit. Like they just used it differently. They didn't even. They said it was regular cables. They just figured out how to put it together better. Like
That doesn't even make
I'm
any
like,
sense.
what the fuck?
That was like when Shuri came in and fixed Vision shit right before, and when Dr. Banner couldn't do it.
Yeah,
That's remind me of.
that shit is so funny.
She
bro.
said, move. I got it.
Yo, it's crazy. I got such a weird memory. I be remembering arguments. I forget who I was arguing with about Tony Stark. And nigga was like, bro, that nigga fixed time travel in a night, bro. In a fucking night. He did that shit in one sitting.
And it was like light work for him.
Yeah, like this nigga's whole life. He just did that shit in one sitting, glass of wine right there. Nigga was babysitting and everything.
Oh man, but
Whole life.
sorry for the tangent, y'all. BET Awards is where we were. The Usher Lifetime Tribute is really all I wanted to talk about. Because I wanted to talk about Victoria Monet and Tiana Taylor. Did y'all see that shit?
And Childish
Did
Gambino.
y'all
I did.
fucking see that shit?
I did.
All of them.
Yeah.
But that one is the one I wanted to start with because that
They
was
snapped.
they did like a part 2-ish to the Beyonce and Usher Bad Girl dance
Yeah.
that they did at the BET Awards a decade ago. Yo,
They cooked.
cooked.
Yeah.
Fucking cooked. First off, Victoria Monet, I said this, I was actually telling Taylor this, and I think you'll agree with this because you pay attention to her.
I
You're a
love
fan
Victoria
of Victoria.
Monet.
That the one with the suits?
No, that's Janelle Monet.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Janelle Monet. That's the one that be pulling her titties out.
Victoria Monet was, I put that on my mama.
Yeah, that's,
Oh, okay.
She is bad as fuck. She is beautiful. But Grace, how do you feel about this? I think Monet's next project is as important as Beyonce's first album is. Like, that's how talented I think she is.
I believe
If
that.
if she delivers on this next album, because she's not gonna have the money that she needs to really feel like the superstar.
Yeah.
So but when you're in that situation, like you're so far gone, you're take care, you don't have all the money in the world, but you got enough. She's gonna have enough to make a damn near classic R&B album. And if she does that to the level I think she can reach and gets the Grammy nomination, gets all of the late night shows spots, and does all the performances shit, she is the next superstar. She has everything. And I know it's kind of crazy to say that because I believe she's 32, 33 already, and superstars, the newer superstars are usually coming in at 24, 25, but this is going to be an exception similar to how Tizo is an exception to that rule. It's like, yo, bro, she got it. From dancing to singing.
Yeah,
the
you can tell she
choreography.
like studies the craft
Like she
very
studies
well.
it,
Like,
bro.
did you watch her video for All Right?
Yes.
See, like all the Janet Jackson influence.
Bro,
Like, oh
she's
my god,
cold. Like
she's
it's
so good.
You know how niggas videos now, niggas are just in front of a camera with a blunt and rapping and chilling
And
around,
bitches.
cutting some bitches around. This was like a 2006 MTV music video premiere video. Like this shit looks like a movie. It's theatrical, choreography, outfit changes. It is just a beautiful. It looks like she put money behind this video. Like that shit was amazing, man. But Victoria Monet, salute to you because you really
She's
are.
so
You the next
talented.
superstar, bro. She the next superstar.
Yeah,
bro.
I've been listening to her for a long time too. Ariana Grande actually put me on to her because they're
she
like
used to
best
write.
friends.
Yeah, she used to write for Ariana.
And Yeah, her last album before Jaguar 2, I think it was Jaguar 1, but it was so good. And then when the second one came out and like the singles came out, and when All My Mama came out, I was like, yeah, this is
She got it.
Her life's about to change.
Yes.
And
boy,
now she got, didn't she win Best New Artist at the Grammys?
Yep.
Which is crazy because she's been out for like 6
It's always
years.
interesting seeing like one of your favorite artists get like a hit, like
No, it's so weird.
and how everything like things start moving. It's so cool to see.
Like I'd be so happy for them, but at the same time, I'm like, damn, that's more people have to fight for tickets.
I remember when Bad and Bougie first came out, and I was like, oh.
Yep.
Because they was already like that to us here in Atlanta, but when the Migos dropped Bad and Bougie and that shit started, I said, oh, they're gone. This is it. They did it. I was like, this is what you got to do.
No more underground.
No more underground shit.
I remember listening to that album the first time. I couldn't believe it. I know. Believe it.
I tell everybody in the chat like all the time, I'm like, you guys living here when Culture came out, specifically Bad and Bougie.
He's heard me say that like 40 million. Like,
was
it's certain albums I really don't even rank because where I was when they came out.
It's
like,
not the same
Culture,
for everybody.
Blonde, like certain albums that came out when I was like living certain places or doing certain things, I can't even like.
That's how I feel about this new Future album. It's just like
same.
Like y'all don't get it. Like nobody ever understand what it's like. What it's like driving at night through the city listening to All to Myself. Like you're just not gonna get it. Like
Bro, Nelson played Out of My Hands the other day on our way home, and I was like,
bro,
I'll levitate out this car right now.
I love you, Future. I love you.
He dropped 2 classics.
Just back 2 weeks.
Like 2 of them.
Just back to back. Salute the Metro too, by the way.
Before speaking of, did y'all see the Metro Nudie collab that's coming?
Yeah, I did Metro.
Yes, we still have to get the JID album this year too.
Yeah. Yo, that JID, that's the one I'm waiting on. I've been waiting on that.
I think that's gonna be like his.
I'm waiting on that, and for
that's gonna take him,
and for our dog to get out of jail and for Metro's.
That's what
Metro Spider.
We were supposed to get that a long time ago, weren't we?
Well, Metro Spider was supposed to be like the tease before they.
That's
dropped.
right.
Yes,
and then,
yeah.
Man,
but listen,
let that man out of jail
soon. Shout out Brian Steele. Shout out the guy, man.
Oh God.
Shout out the gang, nigga.
Shout out to the dog, for real. But okay, so the BET Awards. Salute to Usher, Lifetime Achievement Award. You are one of the GOATs, for real, for real. The tribute was amazing. Childish Gambino really did kill. You don't have to call. He did fucking killed that shit.
Shout out to one of my GOATs.
Chloe killed Good Kisser. She murdered that shit. Tinashe did. I cannot remember what song Tinashe did.
It's so crazy how it's mostly women doing the tribute.
What men was supposed to do?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, no men now like really have that.
Somebody that
other than
like he punched him in the face. Before,
yeah, they are not cool, I guess. But
that's what's so frustrating. Is like we be watching these tributes, like, man,
but I feel like they've been beefing for a
while. We be like, who could do this tribute? Chris Brown just be at home, like, just looking around.
Just watching. I know he'd be watching like. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that.
Nah,
I would have done this
Chris
instead.
Chris Brown could have done the whole 12 minutes. Like,
he could have did the whole.
Bro, that Michael Jackson tribute he did that year, that's like one of the best tributes.
Shout out Chris Brown, man.
Salute to dog. Salute to the dog. But yeah, man, salute to Usher again. Just really legendary shit. Salute to Coco Jones, who also was a part of the performance. Everybody just showed up. Y'all looked amazing. Y'all was beautiful. Just BT,
Black excellence.
BT, get some investors, dog. Call somebody.
1000%.
Call Tyler Perry.
Call Tyler Perry.
I could fix BET Awards.
I could fix BET
with the right budget.
I could fix BET Awards in 2 years. I swear to God.
I'd have that shit. I'd have that shit going crazy again.
No, bro. 2 years.
It's no reason I should be waking up like, oh wow, the BET Awards today. Like,
yeah, that used to be an event. Like everyone used to be on Twitter live tweeting and everything.
Yeah, bro.
Niggas used to go in Twitter jail behind the BET Awards.
Bro, just bring the ciphers back.
All right, so
but all these new people can't rap.
As we were just talking about Chris Brown, we were having a funny conversation. We should continue before we get into anything else, which we really don't have too much to get into, so I don't know why I keep saying that. But, but we were talking about the Chris Brown meet and greet, obviously, with all of that going on.
Yeah, and the Atlanta show this week.
And the Atlanta show is this week. 3 of them. 2 of them is this week. 1 of them is next Sunday. And Ish was talking about the meet and greet, and he was like, "I know who's not going to be at the meet and greet."
Let me frame it, because I usually don't bring topics in. Like I'll like be ready, but I was on the phone. I was like, man, Chris Brown got 3 shows. I know who not gonna be at the fucking meet and greet. I know who not gonna be acting crazy.
I wish I could go.
So my question first to Grace, obviously, is she's a Chris Brown stan. If y'all did not know, if you were at the meet and greet and Chris Brown said you can do anything what you want, like what what is your
That look away is crazy.
go to?
I don't know if you saw me asking that question, but like that look away is crazy.
Well, my options are limited.
But what are we doing?
So I already have this planned out in my head.
Okay.
And since I can't get him to do it, I'm going to get Kaylani to do it because I'm manifesting meet and greet. I have the space open right here. I want somebody to sign something so I can get it tattooed.
Oh, okay.
And you know he's like really artistic, so I would want him to put a little message here. And I would take a picture of it and get it tattooed.
That's way harder than what I was saying. Say something cooler though.
Oh, okay.
Say some ignorant shit though.
That meant too
I
much.
like my head.
That was way too good.
I like my head attached to my body, and
you also
Nelson.
shouldn't have said that out loud because somebody gonna steal that now because that's a really good idea.
oh, people do that all the time.
Like no funny shit. That's cold.
I saw he did it for somebody. This girl also brought a plain sweatshirt and he designed like a whole sweater. I mean,
cool.
I couldn't figure out what to put here, and I was like, maybe I might run into somebody one day.
Let me ask you, because this is the actual question I have for Dale. Would you rather send your girl to the All-Star game or to the Chris Brown meet and greet? And she's at All-Star weekend. Like, she's not at the game. She's in the city for that weekend.
Oh, my God.
I'm not a man, but I think All-Star weekend would be way worse. There's too many options.
But at the same time, you're not guaranteed to run into one of them niggas. She's for sure finna meet Chris Brown.
But if it's 20 other people, he's not having sex with all 20 people. I'm sure he could. I'm sure he could.
I will not comment on.
You must not heard about them pills and them parties, Shawty. For the God,
I certainly wouldn't want to challenge him to it. Like I wouldn't want him to put his mind to it. Like
All-Star weekend.
I wouldn't want him to be like, "You think I can't?" type shit. Like,
watch this.
Hey, pause. but yeah.
But you also All-Star weekend.
Give a nigga a goal to reach.
I ain't gonna provoke him. Like, I can't hit 20 bitches today. Maybe. Like,
I'm gonna tell that nigga he can't hit 20 bitches and he gonna run into my bitch that day. Like, are you crazy? Like, what?
But like with All-Star weekend, there's also like the non-athletes that be preying on women.
that's a fact.
So.
Damn, it is the trap niggas down there.
Yeah.
The chasing
with the money
niggas,
and the
Navy
bottles.
Federal niggas down there that really be hitting.
Who you bank with? Like
who do you bank with niggas? They down there.
It's crazy. It's not even just them. It be the friends of the players and shit.
Yeah.
That nigga banks you. My fault.
Okay, but here's the real answer to my question. While she's at the Chris Brown show or the All-Star weekend, where am I?
Working.
Oh,
to pay off that ticket.
Yeah, you paid for that.
Who? Who? Me?
I wish you watched the Boondocks. There's a scene in the Boondocks where Obama was about to get inaugurated, and they like him and his girl like trying to get tickets, and only one ticket came. He said, "Yeah, you can go, babe." Would you send your girl with the one ticket to the All-Star game?
Are you crazy?
That's crazy.
Are you crazy?
That's crazy. If your girlfriend is sitting at any season opener game, she's fucking somebody on the team.
Man, shout out to that.
That's too funny. Okay,
that's crazy.
But seriously, so my question is like, would you be mad at your girl for behaving at the Chris Brown show as the women have been behaving in these pictures? And not only are you mad at them, but do you think that it is warranted? And I asked this question before my men get involved and want to judge these women for meeting their celebrity crush that they had since they was 5 years old and twerking on them or letting them grab his ass or whatever, grab their ass or whatever the fuck. Let me ask you this. If Meg the Stallion, Sweetie, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Kalani, Coco Jones.
Caribou.
Shit. Shout out to my Carabookers. If any of them
don't piss me off,
hit you, and it's like,
I think y'all joking. Somebody sent me that Caribou meet and greet a couple of days ago. I think she missed a show or something.
At QT?
Yeah.
They had a meet and greet at QC.
It was the one on Panola. Like, you know they be lit over there.
They had a 2-hour meet and greet. Somebody sent that shit to me. Like, nah, fam, I'm not free on noon on Monday.
To wait in line.
At Panola Road to QT. But before my niggas judge all the women getting their shit off with Chris Brown, let me ask you this. All of these beautiful women, any of them, pick your favorite. Nicki Minaj, and don't pick Beyonce because we respect her. They offer you a meet and greet, $1,100 for the ticket.
Yeah, don't tempt me, Hov.
You walk in this bitch and Meg the Stallion. You don't even know this going in. You walk in this bitch and say, Meg say, y'all can do whatever y'all want to me. Pause, because of course not. But she said, y'all can do whatever y'all want to me. Pause. In this picture, touch me, squeeze me, tease me, whatever you need to do to get off. What are you doing? Cardi B look at you and say, you can have whatever, Poppy. What you gonna do? You not gonna grab Cardi B ass? You not gonna let Cardi B twerk on you?
Listen, I won't say.
All right then. So shut the fuck up complaining about these fucking women.
I won't say too much, but Offset would definitely be beefing with a new nigga after that. After the pictures come out, Offset would definitely have smoke with somebody else.
You feel me? Like, what the fuck are we talking about, bro? This shit is so easy. That's such a simple. It's such a simple answer to me, bro. Like, let them women get your shit off, bro.
Especially if I pay $1,000. I'm leaving here with something.
The only time you can be mad is if y'all broke, and that I understand. If we broke,
I was prepared to pay for it, and then he didn't tweet that they went on sale. They just went on sale, and I guess people just so happened to see. I was just so happened to look one day. I was thinking, I was like, wait a minute, when the meet and greets go on sale?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not even doing it right. I wouldn't even put out. I wouldn't even put him out like to buy. I'd put him out to auction. Like, I'm gonna do 12 at each city, and let y'all fight that shit out.
Bro, he threw his jacket in the crowd at one of the shows, and it caused a whole brawl. Like, security had to get involved. These 4 girls were beating.
No,
that shit's scary.
They were beating each other the fuck
Chris
up.
Brown was the first celebrity that I really heard women talk about for real. Like, he was the first one where all the women was like, oh my God, he's so all of this. He was the first one. So it was like, seeing these pictures are just the women that we grew up with that was idolizing him. So it's just it's really not that big of a deal to me. Like, I just don't see why people's acting like this. I see why people acting like this when niggas got girls and fiancés. When you got a fiancé and you let Chris Brown.
That girl at the Omalay concert. Did y'all see that?
First of all,
I don't even know that name.
First of all,
he has exactly, on Kehlani's album.
I know exactly what you're talking about. And
this girl went on stage with him. They picked her out the crowd to go on stage. Left her boyfriend there, and then there's a silhouette of them when they turned the lights off, and they were making out. And she was dancing on him on the crowd, and everybody that was around them were looking at him like.
Listen. First of all, I know what you're talking about, and much to Daniel's point. I don't know who the fuck Omalay is. So getting your girl taken
by
at
Omalay
the Omalay show is ridiculous. Fam, no. You got to see the video.
It's one thing if it's Chris Brown, but
that their front row, you be against the gate
at the barricade.
They at the barricade. They hugging up, and and then she go up on the stage, she acting crazy, and it's every camera cut to that nigga. He just standing there
Man,
then they got a video of him walking back to the car by himself.
Yeah,
at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
As if she wasn't already wilding on stage. When they went backstage, I guess they had done something with the lights, so all you saw was 2 silhouettes.
Yeah.
Just.
Yo, that's the thing, bro. It's just it's one thing.
Was that worth it?
For you to call your homeboy and be like, yo, man, Chris Brown took my bitch. And it's damn, bro. That's CB. Yo, Usher took my bitch. Damn, that's Usher.
You lost your girl to the...
Ish, what he say?
You lost your girl to the sniper?
What he call this nigga say?
I can't even get it. He said, man, I can see if your bitch got took by T.I. I'd be like, hey, that's T.I.
That's T.I. But Usher?
But Omalay?
You
got your bitch took by Omalay?
You probably got as much bread as that nigga. Y'all in the same bracket, damn near. What the fuck?
That's what makes it worse. Not even a high class, A-list celebrity.
Listen. If you
I don't even think Nelson would be that mad. I think he'd just be like, damn.
And y'all split up, and your bitch bumping to Michael B. Jordan, that's a loss you can take.
Bro, you can take that, bro.
You can walk out of there with your chin held high.
Because it's
video of him
Meg take you from your shorty, she gonna understand.
Yeah,
for real. She gonna understand.
I wouldn't. I'd be mad. What do you see in him you don't see in me?
Right, but Omalay.
Omalay.
I don't even know what he looks like.
Omalay.
He a regular nigga.
He look like Omalay, nigga. Think of the name Omalay and just envision your head. And
the video is it's honestly heartbreaking.
It is, and I think she was taller than him too.
Yeah, she was, but again.
Or yeah, he. Never mind.
I'm telling you, Listen, if she's going up on the stage, let's just both go. Why can't the concert continue with both of us on the stage,
bro?
Like I can't participate too.
It's not a group activity.
Yeah, I can't. I don't like to dance. Like what y'all gonna do on the stage that I can't be there for?
Hey, he's a sick nigga too, cause like you picked her, saw with like. Yeah, he was behind her, holding her against the barricade. Bro, that's like, what I'm saying. Like, so you did that on purpose.
Bitch ass nigga.
He should have crashed out.
Nah, we would have. I would have got escorted out of there by security.
Listen, I'd have rushed the stage.
Y'all would see me on the Shade Room for sure.
Yeah, just crash out.
Local Atlanta woman.
Speaking of relationships, Kyle Fablowski from Duke University was drafted 32nd overall to the Utah Jazz. And if this was an NFL draft, he would have went first round, but it's not. So he went the second round as the 32nd pick to the Utah Jazz. Yep. Now, you may be wondering what the fuck Kyle Fablowski got to do with the relationship we was talking about and Chris Brown taking niggas' bitches. But I'm about to explain that to you.
That's a wild name.
Have you guys ever heard of a Mormon? If you've never heard of a Mormon, then you may not understand what happened. But Mormons are this sub-religion in Christianity, and pretty much they don't believe you can do anything. Yeah. If you want to go just understand them a little bit better, go look up BYU students' interviews, and they're just going to ask them questions like, these students are 19, 20, 22 years old and can't name an alcoholic beverage. Like, they've never had a drink. Yeah. They don't have sex. Like they go like this. They not to cut you off.
Aren't they like Amish? Kind of like the Amish?
Damn near. But like this guy did like an interview at Brigham Young, and they were like, what? Like, are y'all dating or anything? It's like, no, I've been trying to get married for like 2 months.
Yes.
Like they go to college to get married in college.
Yes, so they can have sex. Yeah. Yes, because they can't have sex outside of marriage. Like they dedicated Mormons. It's not like you know how Christians be like, I'm a Christian, and then be like, I'm sucking dick. But the Mormons really don't be on that. They anytime
you say that, I think about that video. Niggas keep tweeting at Ruby Rose. Being a fake Muslim.
You suck my dick. You a fake Muslim. You a fucking thought.
That video was funny.
Shout out to the baddies. But and shout out to the Jocelyn and all the $2 hoes.
Fake Muslim.
I'm with y'all, bro. Shout out to Charlene for putting me on. But yeah, bro. So Mormons are this real strict religion and everything, and like they're like a cult like base almost, like dead ass. Like if you go over there to Utah, that's where they are. That's where most of them are, is Utah. They have like their own communities, their own towns. Yeah. Like they're Mormon, like how it's like Amish communities. It's a Mormon community. Everybody is Mormon. If we catch you doing anything crazy, shit's gonna get ugly out here. Like the police on our side, all of that shit. So pretty much, this Kyle Fablowski, who I started the story with, he's a draft pick. He got groomed by this Amish lady. She's 25 years old now. She was going to his high school basketball games when he was 16 and 17 years old as a 20, 21, 22-year-old, and pretty much turned him against his entire family. He has not spoken to his family in a couple of years. Like, she brainwashed him into being a Mormon. And so that's when I found out Mormons do be having sex, because that's not happening if she ain't giving you nothing.
Yeah, there's no way you have that much.
Just don't even make any sense unless you just a weak-minded individual. But he on the way to the NBA, so you got to have some strong genes in you. So my question to you guys is, what does it have to taste like for her to get you to never talk to your family again?
It shouldn't taste like nothing. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, man.
Pussy tastes like what? I got no smell, ain't got no flavor.
I don't know if niggas heard me on the mic. He said, stop talking to this old fellas. Like, what does this lady look like? What does this bitch look like?
Because to not talk to your family for years is crazy.
Listen, his brother on Twitter, like, he won't talk to me.
No, like we be joking. I be telling niggas, like, fam, if I bag this bitch, I'm never talking to y'all again. Like, ever. Like, y'all, like, niggas would never speak to me again. Like, I'd fall off the face of the earth. I have nothing left to say ever again. That shit is crazy. Apparently, she is cousin too, but it's a lot going on.
I did hear that, like, they was 4th, 5th cousins down the line or some shit like that.
Which is terrifying. But anything above, like, I'm not even gonna put that. I'm not gonna say that on the fucking. I'm I won't even.
I don't think there's no girl on this earth that could get me to not to talk to my family.
Oh, you
it's
crazy.
it's some women that could get me to like not talk to them a lot, but like not talk to them ever.
I'd be Aaron Rodgers.
Because like, what do you do on holidays?
I'm with my girl.
You just that sounds miserable.
I'm with my honey boo boo.
I'd be like,
yeah, like
we've been together for too much time together. Leave me alone.
no.
Oh shit. Shit, no.
Leave me alone.
Some bad bitches right here, dog.
It's a couple of them. Niggas wouldn't even be able to find my iPhone. Like, niggas wouldn't even know where I am. I'd be so dumb. Niggas no clue where it is.
Oh, fuck. But yeah, bro, that's insane. I really was just brought that up to tell the audience because that's fucking crazy as fuck. But, like, how do y'all feel about Mormonism? Like, y'all think y'all would... Sorry.
Don't they have extra wives? That shit kind of hard.
Nah, but they can't drive cars.
Can the women drive?
No. Nobody can drive. They take bikes everywhere.
Yeah.
They don't get in cars?
Ish, you've never seen them niggas in suits with helmets on bikes in Covington?
Yeah, I have.
Those are Mormons.
Yeah, but like you can't drive no car.
None.
See, that'd be my problem with them.
But like, what
niggas.
is the
what's the line?
Yeah.
Why? Like, how can you get on a bike but you can't get in the
But
car?
also, like, I
It's
can't
something
have
about, like-
sex till I'm married, but I can have multiple spouses. Isn't that infidelity?
I don't know if they can have multiple spouses, but for the sake of this
I
argument,
swear
can.
they can.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up. Fuck
Okay,
truth.
you're right. Yeah,
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I purposely
have
spread
For the sake of the
misinformation.
pod, let's just say them niggas get 5 wives
At least.
What would your first wife be? Type shit. Like, what would her?
Do they all have different roles?
Yeah, for
Like,
sure. Absolutely.
They all take care of different aspects of life.
If you
One
have
cooks,
5
one
wives,
cleans.
it would be inefficient for them not to play different roles. Type shit. Like, you would just be wasting
Bro,
resources. If they all
Steph Curry do not get paid what Draymond Green do. Everybody got to play your role, shot. Everybody got to play their role.
With that being said, is there a wife ranking system? Like, is there?
Your least favorite, do they get the worst workload?
Yeah, like, do they have the worst jobs at the crib?
For sure.
That's cool.
And do you have kids with all of them?
No, hell no.
I think I would. The first kid with all of them, whichever kid, whichever one I like the most.
No, I would have kid with the tall one.
That's fair.
Like, I'm going to have one wife that I love, and the rest of them just going to be there for shit. Like, one of them going to have crazy neck. One of them going to cook crazy as fuck. One of them just going to ass just going to be out of this world fat, just so I can look at it. It's going to be shit like that for me.
That's crazy. We got to clip this part out, but like, my 5 would for sure be 5 different races type shit too. Like,
Okay.
I think that's how I would.
Not the melting pot.
Yeah, I think that's how I divide mine up. Maybe like, I would definitely need like maybe like an Asian.
It is no black Mormons.
Damn. Because black women don't be going for that shit.
Yeah, because the
Don't
fuck?
be going for that shit. Imagine telling
You want me to do what?
Yeah, imagine telling your black wife, your second wife coming home.
She'll be dead.
Like, hey, I got a surprise. Like, she think you bought like some flowers or some shit. No, you bring home a whole new wife. Like,
4 of them, actually.
yeah.
4 of them.
Four of
Okay.
us.
Did y'all finish The Bear?
I have one more episode left.
I'm damn near almost done.
Okay, I finished it last night.
Damn.
Yeah, I told y'all I was going to be done.
I've stopped like 4 times.
I had to stop myself.
Yeah, I for sure could have did that shit the first night. Damn.
Yeah, my fault. I didn't watch it in one night. I started it. What's today? Monday? Yeah, I started it Friday. I think I watched like 3 episodes.
Okay. Yeah. That's not bad.
But yeah, The Bear is phenomenal. I won't spoil it for y'all since it came out this weekend. Just go watch The Bear if you haven't. That shit is amazing.
I actually do.
I
have
feel
a
like
question
this
related to
season
The
is
Bear.
like, the writing on this season is
top tier.
Oh, listen, FX
like, it
is on
isn't
a crazy
every
run.
season, but this season specifically
FX
feels like
is
a little
on
more
And listen, FX
heart-wrenching.
went from Atlanta, Little Dicky show, Snowfall to this. FX on a little run.
Oh,
that is
Dave
crazy.
needs to come
Yeah,
back. Is that coming back? I feel like I
they
saw it got
renewed. They
renewed.
got renewed already.
Let me ask you. So, if you were to
Hi,
open a
Dave.
restaurant with 5 of your friends, what would you serve, and do you think it would work?
What would I serve? So if I was to open a restaurant with 5 of my friends, yes, it would work. My friends can cook. I got some real cooking ass friends. What wouldn't work is niggas would be wanting to smoke weed on their break all the time.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. I don't think the food would be fine. Like that's my favorite part about the Bear. It'd be like 10% food. Everything else be like shit behind the
And the
scenes.
crazy, the food be like
little
it's
shit.
big.
Yo,
That's how that
so
shit works, bro. That shit really work like
And
that.
I'm like, I don't really get the theme
Yeah.
of like what do they serve? Like, what
Everything.
kind of cuisine is that?
That shit's hard.
It's
vibes.
That's how a fine dining establishment works.
Yeah.
You come in and get like a 7-8 course meals, and the
Yeah,
place
you
just
pay
be
like
small.
one price.
Yeah, because
I think
they
that's
said
so
it. They said it
crazy.
was like $175 per person.
I would still be hungry.
That was a taxing tip for that.
They say
Yeah.
that it do fill you up though. Like from what I've heard, because I've looked that shit up. Because I'm a foodie. Like I love
to
shit.
eat.
Like, I love food. So and I like to learn about it. Like I like to know like what the fuck is making this shit so expensive and blah blah blah. So but it's just they use the best of ingredients. Like all of that shit he was saying about the money and shit. That was real shit.
The reason they do it in like courses is because that's how you're kind of supposed to eat. Like you're not supposed to eat like all at
Everything
once.
Yeah, that is true. That is
and
true.
in America, we eat way bigger portions than we're supposed to. Like we eat way too much food.
Yeah,
Fam,
that's why we're
shit is
fat.
so funny,
Somebody made a tweet. I guess they were from like Australia or something. They were like, "I just tried American food. I see why you guys are so obese."
Listen. I
And
got
that food
I
look
got
good
my
as-
Olympic shit on right now. It's Olympic season. I'm hella patriotic. That tweet was so fucking funny. Do you know what that nigga had?
A burger, wasn't it?
No, it was like
this nigga
pulled
had
pork
a carton full of pulled pork
and mac and cheese.
and some mac and cheese. And on the other picture, it was some fucking Dippin' Dots. Yes,
And that's so real because I love
That's the
Dippin'
most
Dots.
American fucking shit.
Dippin' Dots slap.
Yo, Dippin' Dots the craziest shit
The
ever.
cookies and
first time
cream
you
one.
have it.
I know because I'm like, what is this?
Yo,
How you ask your first date if she wants some Dippin' Dots at the Braves game? Because you can't sound like a real nigga asking for Dippin' Dots.
You want some?
Listen, this is the bag. This is the
Some
bag.
cookies
you gotta,
and cream?
No, this is definitely the bag you gotta do. Cause I've used this at the fair before. You just gotta walk her by it type shit and be like, oh, like,
That would work on me.
be like, oh shit, like,
You ain't never had these? What's that? You ain't never had these?
Hey, listen.
You
I'll
wanna
put
try
niggas-
'em?
I'll put niggas on the game. So either at Six Flags I do that, or I'd be like every time I go type shit. I get this like as a tradition and shit.
That's so real, though.
Tradition now? Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. Be like, yo, we have fun, but every time I go,
I gotta get the Dippin' Dots.
Since I was a jit for real.
My dad used to take me all the time.
I love me a good double D, man.
Little Dippin' Dots.
Them shit slap. And the mac and cheese looked good on that plate too. I was like, "Where's this
What are we
from?"
talking about?
The
Where is this
nigga
from?
eating American food.
Yeah, I know, but before that.
The bear.
The bear.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was like,
No,
how
I
did
feel
he
like
get
if
here?
I opened a restaurant with my friends, I feel like that shit would be lit.
That was your
Yeah.
question.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel like that would be lit. We would serve soul food.
I was literally just about to say soul food.
It would be soul food, but it would be like a twist on it every week. So it would be like probably a month. Like it would be a seasonal thing. I like that restaurant when the restaurants do season. So like during the winter, it would be like pot roast based and shit like that. During the summer, it would be fried chicken, collard greens, mac. So it would be a seasonal soul food restaurant, and then every month there would be like a dish to mix in like Jamaican soul food, Chinese soul food to mix in a different culture.
I did just
into the
find
cuisine.
this Korean fried chicken place in
Clearly, I thought
Midtown.
about
That's it's like
Korean
soul
fried chicken.
food. It's like soul food Korean fried chicken, and but it's like soul, like SEOUL.
Yeah.
I said, oh,
That's hard.
From where?
it's called like Kimchi Red or something like that. But it says the #1 Korean fried chicken place in the world.
Do they
US.
have like a lot of competition?
You said this is in Atlanta? Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's in Midtown. When it'll pop up again.
Yeah.
And I'll send it to you.
Listen,
I know
we
what
spoke about it out loud, so we'll all get an ad about it in like an hour.
By the way, you haven't had Korean fried chicken?
No.
You haven't?
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
I've had
We need
Korean
to make that happen
I've had
one day.
Korean barbecue. I've never had Korean fried
No.
chicken.
Fuck Korean barbecue.
Yeah, I don't like Korean barbecue
What?
like that.
Korean fried chicken?
No, hell no.
I don't
My
want to
nigga.
I don't want to go out to eat and have to cook my food.
Grace, thank you. Like how fucking simple of a concept is that?
Like, I can see if it was like they just keep bringing the meat like
That's
Fogo
my
de Chow.
fault. That's my
But,
fault. 'Cause
like,
I'm talking to like bitches in Discord. They be like, "Oh my god, I love Korean barbecue." Like,
I don't. I just think it's like I'm paying like $40 to cook. I could do that at home.
They be like, here's your steak. I'd be like, what am I supposed to do with this?
yeah, like
And
are
then you
not
go with some
done?
people, they don't know how to cook. Then the meat's is burnt.
Bro,
That's funny.
Also pause.
it's just too much work. But
Banchan, if you've never, Banchan is
so there's this
10
new
out of
place.
10.
It's called Pelicana Chicken. It's down the road right here. That motherfucker is so crazy. The issue with Korean fried chicken is it's expensive as hell. I don't know what it is about it.
And it be a la carte too.
And it's a la carte. So like you get your chicken, then you got to order your fries separate. So by the time you leave that bitch, if you want a full meal, it's gonna be like $30.
Yeah.
But my nigga,
it's so good.
You're not gonna be mad about it. You're not gonna be mad you spent $30 on some chicken.
It's weird because
so
with food, it's kind of like, damn, it's $30. Like you be like, damn. Some other shit I be mad. Like I forget. I was watching a YouTube video and this nigga was talking about this smoothie he had. Like I forget what actor made this.
Was it a Hailey Bieber smoothie?
He was like, man,
it's like Erewhon.
Yeah, he was like, man, the smoothie's so fucking expensive. I gotta try it. Like,
I know, and they only have it on the West Coast, and I'm so mad because it looks good.
It's like
it makes me mad. I'm the target market
smoothie for it to be so expensive.
And it's like I feel that way when I go to steakhouses. I'd be like, why is this steak $185?
Yeah.
Well, I
Then
guess
you
I
try
gotta
it?
figure out.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, Nelson took me to Marcel's for my birthday.
fire. I heard Marcel's was fire.
Yeah, we split like this big ass steak. It was like $150.
Question.
I think so.
That's
Yeah.
my favorite steak in the world.
That shit.
Have
was
you ever
so
had a
good.
girl order a tomahawk steak on a dinner with you?
Yes. In New York, me and Taylor got a tomahawk at Brooklyn Chop House.
Oh, like y'all split one?
Ooh.
Okay.
I've heard
You're
about
not.
that place.
Getting a tomahawk.
Yeah, I meant just like
there's no way. That is so much fucking. If she did that, that's worse than getting 48 oysters. I swear to God, it is. You get a girl and order a 55-ounce steak by yourself,
And you eat
bitch,
all of it?
Who are you feeding?
Do you know how scary that would be to watch a
then
girl
just-
eat another steak? Like, eat a tomahawk while y'all are at the table?
Yeah, the biggest steak we have at my job is 22 ounces, and I ordered it one time, and Nelson was like, "You're gonna eat all of that."
Bro, like,
I
do
am.
you know how big a tomahawk fucking looks?
And the bone itself is like,
Yeah,
You
no.
can hurt somebody with that bitch, bro. It's a weapon.
I'm so pro gender roles. Don't order none of that shit around me. What the fuck? Let me ask you, how do you eat your steak?
Medium.
How do you eat your steak?
it depends on where I go. If it's a steakhouse, medium rare. But if it's anywhere else,
she
medium.
eat her steak well, like
Oh God.
all the way through.
Not the hockey puck.
I'm not gonna say no names. Taylor's best friend. Taylor's best friend, bro. We was being real nice.
I'm not gonna say no names, but I'm gonna say.
I know some well done niggas too.
This shit made me mad. I'm getting hyped like I'm finna talk about Kendrick again, nigga. Look, we went to this steakhouse. It was the first so it's like levels of steakhouse. It's like the cheaper versions of them, and it's like they're not really cheap. They're just lower. So it's like $35 steaks, $40, $50, and then it's like the mid level, and then it's a super high end. So we're at the lowest level of steakhouse, but still very nice white tablecloths, all of that shit.
Right.
This girl get up to the it's her time to order. She said, "Okay, I want a filet mignon. Give it to me well done." I looked at her and I said, "No." I said, "No." I said, "You're not doing that.
That's a waste of food."
She was like, "I'm only gonna eat it that way." The waiter was like, "We're not gonna do that." And she was like, "Well, I won't eat anything if it's pink in the middle." And he was like, "Okay, well, if we do it, do y'all, audience, before I continue, pause this and go look up what a filet mignon looks like if you don't know.
1000%.
Filet mignon is about 3 inches, 4 inches, 5 inches thick, pause. And it's like, it looks like a hamburger patty, damn near. And it's like, they come in 6, 8, or 10 ounces. She got a 6-ounce filet, well done. And they brought that bitch out to her like a fucking smash burger. Because you can't cook a filet mignon well done unless you stretch that bitch and smash it down.
My favorite.
They probably had to butterfly it too. Like they cut it in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was mad as fuck. And then that restaurant ain't never been nowhere. They cleaning off the table with the little squeegee thing where the crumbs come off. And they like, "Oh my God, how did you do that?" And it's like, bitch,
You
act
gotta
like you've been somewhere other than Chili's before. What the fuck are you doing?
That shit, listen, the secondhand embarrassment of watching that mangled filet mignon come to my table, dog. I'm telling you, bro. I can't.
It's so
The restaurant
embarrassing.
busy too, so now you got white people looking at you. What the fuck is that?
They serve dog food?
Is that a mushroom?
What
Is that grit?
Yeah, what the fuck is that? It's like,
We're not coming back here again.
Nah, I can't.
Y'all serving that? Not coming back.
I don't even go out to eat with them, bro. We can go to Hattie B's and get it back at the crib, dog. The fuck,
Yo, just order some
Literally
chicken
every
around
time at work when like large groups of black people come in, you can tell they like don't eat steak or like never been anywhere.
I can't stand
It's
that.
so bad because
It
it's
makes me
like,
so sad.
oh, well done, well done,
It makes
well
me so
done,
sad
well
when black
done,
people
not
do
burnt.
that. It's like, show you is not at Chili's. You don't got to get.
And literally on the menu at my job, it says we do not recommend anything higher than medium well.
Yeah,
Bro,
I will only get medium well at Tokyo.
it's something psychopathic in me where I'm watching somebody else order, and in the back of my mind, I'm doing like the Gordon Ramsay shit, like
Same.
trying to judge your order. Like, did you do a great job? Like in the back of my mind, I'm screaming at you because you just said well done. Like,
Don't piss me off.
yeah, like my internal British Gordon Ramsay voice is going crazy. That
Oh,
you just
same,
said that shit to me.
I be taking orders and I'm like, Americans, stupid fucking Americans.
Man, we're fucking killing.
That shit is so funny. But like, I'm glad you said Americans. Band for band, is any country seeing American food? And now I will preface this by saying I'm gonna include breakfast as like its own like
Jamaica.
Yeah. I be forgetting, like, this is going to sound really ignorant, but sometimes I be forgetting that that's not a part of us sometimes.
Because I was, when you said to preface, I thought you was about to say, we get all of the Caribbean restaurants. So I thought you was finna include it, and I was about to say, hell no. But if
we can't do that. We can't do that.
if we're not including the countries that aren't in America that we should, because they live here.
Yeah, right.
Type shit.
Then yes, Jamaican would be the only, our Caribbean would be the only people giving us a run. And it's
You don't think
because,
Mexican?
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
Hell no.
Fuck no.
Well,
Nah,
I
don't
only-
get me wrong though. Salute to my Mexicans. Like y'all my dogs. I love
Shout
y'all.
out to the
Y'all-
SA.
Salute to that. Salute
I
to
ain't
the
saluting them
SA.
niggas today.
Salute
Shut
to
up.
them. Hey, niggas saying YG, Jay-Z to Mexicans is some of the funniest
No,
shit
I
I've
saw-
ever seen on the internet, bro. That is some of the funniest.
I will say the only reason I don't
saw
really
that
salute them is because I really recently had a really like racist thought on the way here about Mexicans. I was driving.
Don't say it.
I'm not gonna say. Oh no, I'm not gonna say it. But after I said it, I was driving away. Like after I said it, and I was like, man, listen. You know, Asian people get a lot of flack for how they drive. Some of you Mexican niggas go under the radar because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all be doing behind that white pickup truck. Like, some of you niggas slide way too far under the radar.
It's really true, though.
Like, that shit made me so mad.
Hey, you ever be mad as fucking traffic because somebody cuts you off and you look over and be like, never mind.
Yes, that's literally what happened. Fam, I'm like,
It's not worth my time. Whatever.
I'm hoping he white so I can really be mad, and I get up there and he Mexican. Damn it, like
Yeah, it's either, and they be in them big ass cars cutting people off too. That should be pissing me off.
four niggas.
It's
in
either
front
the
of
van or the van or the pickup truck.
Damn, four niggas in the front of that F-150. Like,
It'd be like 6 of them in the pickup part.
Bruh.
Definitely got to cut that out.
Oh my God.
I will say, Europe's breakfast food is really good.
I hate
They
your
eat
food.
beans.
No, well, when I went to France, I will say France, because
Oh, okay.
like for breakfast they have like.
Stop. Say that again.
I went to France.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Yeah.
With some bass in your voice.
I went
Yeah,
to
come
France.
on, yeah, you went to France.
We
Yeah.
also are all AMC stub members.
Yeah.
Yes, we all
Elite.
are AMC
We
stuff
are
members.
part of the elite.
Just in case y'all forgot who getting money and who
Yeah.
not.
Thank
Just in
you for
case.
subscribing.
Get your money up, not your money up.
Please keep subscribing so I can continue being an AMC Stubbs member.
But please continue. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna be thinking about that for the rest of the day. Didn't know I was around royalty. But yeah, we went in high school. My teacher took us on a trip for like 10 days over there, and
In high school?
yeah.
That's crazy. Them niggas took us to Six Flags.
Yeah, she wanted to go, but they were like, you have to have a club. So she started a travel club. And honestly, if you guys ever want to go out of the country, she used the booking people we booked with. I think it was only like $3,000, but it included everything. I didn't have to pay for anything when I got out there.
That's pretty
So it
good.
was flight, stay, transportation, food.
hard.
Yeah, they paid for like 3 meals a day as well. But yeah, the breakfast, oh my God, so good. That's why when people be like, oh, I went to Paris and the food was nasty. Everything I ate out there was delectable.
Yeah, I've heard the food in Paris is fucking terrible.
But for breakfast, they have like specialty crepes, Nutella, banana, blueberry, and pancakes and waffles.
Okay, so in your
good.
question about America having, do we have the best food? Are we including, and this is like how we say like, pause, like this is no racist type shit. Like this is not meant to be racist. But
You need to get a word for that. Like
What?
Like no racist.
like no racist.
Niggas like no Diddy. Like we need a no. Like who's the most rating? Never mind.
Charleston White.
No Rush Limbaugh. But are we including like Chinese and Japanese together? Are we like including Japanese and Chinese cuisine together? Because if we're including that together, then they're giving us a run for our money.
My politically correct answer would be no, because they hate each other, but y'all niggas ain't
True, but it's all like Asian.
Man, fuck them niggas. Them niggas all together.
Yeah, honestly, that's true though, because like there's Thai restaurants, there's Japanese.
Yeah,
restaurants.
let's just say Asian. Let's just say
Asian.
Okay, Asian cuisine versus Europe cuisine versus American versus Caribbean.
Oriental.
Oriental.
I think they hate that word.
They do?
Javante told me that.
Whoa. Tyrone threw a crazy. Tyrone threw a crazy straight at him on the timeline last week, and I was like,
I haven't made a Javante Asian woman joke in a while. I've been itching.
It was like a group of Asian. Y'all probably saw. It was like a group of like really pretty Asian women. And Tyrone quoted it was like, Javante, I get it. I said, oh my god.
I like how like it's a bunch of different niggas in our friend group who is like one nigga's the Asian guy, one nigga the white woman guy. Yeah, everybody's heard their role.
I don't have any. He's the only person I know.
Really? Mm-hmm. That's crazy. They don't even like white women.
I hate white women.
That's real.
That's something you should know about me. I hate white women with a passion. Oh my god, I hate them all. I hate them. Let me chill. No racism. But
no Camila Cabello.
No Camila. That's funny as fuck.
That's
no
funny
Camila,
as
bro.
Fuck. Oh my
or no
god.
Sabrina Claudio.
No Sabrina.
No Camila Cabello.
No Sabrina. But have you ever noticed? I like it.
That's fine. No Camila Cabello. No Sabrina Carpenter. Okay. Oh shit, that is funny as hell. Okay, we was talking about something.
The regions in the food.
Okay, yeah. I got America, Caribbean, Asian.
Europe. Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, that would be my order though. And Caribbean and America can be flipped any other day.
Ramen
slaps. Have you ever been to Oki Borough?
No.
You don't like ramen?
You gotta go. No, I said slaps.
Oh, I thought you said it slaps. I was like,
no,
damn.
Ramen is my shit. You gotta go to Oki Borough when it get cold outside. If you eat ramen when it's hot, then you can go now. But
I
only eat it when it's cold outside.
Yeah.
I ate ramen before the Braves game last month.
Oh, you're crazy. You're nuts. Okay.
Eating piping hot ramen and then sitting in that fucking Braves stadium.
Well, we were in the suite.
With
Nelson's job.
As long as you're not in the
suite. Say it again. You was where? You was where?
Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out in the suite for Nelson's job. It was free.
Still in the suite.
Still in the suite. I've been in them bitches. Them Chick-fil-A sandwiches. Go.
It was the open bar for me.
You feel me? They got the margarita machine and shit. Like, bitches be lit. Also, I was discussing. Y'all be the perfect people to talk about this. We're probably not gonna do it because it's hella money for niggas to just pull out right now. But I was trying to get a actual suite for the future show at State Farm. And you can rent one out, and it's a maximum of 8 people, but it's like I think it's like $3,000 in total. But it includes It includes food, drinks. It includes everything, so you don't have to pay for shit. You can, and it's a regular concert, so you can get up there and smoke and everything. So it's like instead of getting to the concert right when it starts, we get there 4 hours early.
Unfortunately, I already have my ticket.
No, it's not something we're doing because it would be for 8 people. It would have been like $550 for, and I know niggas wasn't ready to do that.
Next concert,
but next concert, that's why I brought
if it was a concert that like I didn't really care to be like close, like I just kind of want to go.
Yeah,
like kind of like for Usher, if I was going to the Usher show. Because I'm not paying for those tickets.
Type shit. That's the type shit, like Usher type shit like that. Or somebody like Drake come back or something like that.
Yeah. I would be down for that.
But yeah, we can transition into, do we want to get into some more drama or music? Yeah, let's go to music real quick because we probably won't be here too long. So first off, it's my duty to tell you every time Wayne drops a crazy feature.
Feature was ridiculous.
Wayne dropped a song with, Flo J dropped a song with
Lil
Wayne.
I was going to say, with Shorty, right?
Flo J, salute to you, Big Flo, LSU, we on top always. She raps, and she can really rap. It's not one of those like, I play around, I rap. Yeah. Like, she can damn near rap better than she play basketball. Like, she can spit. Bro, that Wayne feature
ridiculous.
Is ridiculous. Like, I don't know, like, what be happening to his brain where he just decide he want to rap for real. Because, like, I know when Lil Wayne playing around, it's like sometimes he's just like, all right, I'm Lil Wayne, I'm just gonna say some words around. Yeah. But sometimes he really be fucking rapping. That shit was out of this world, bro. Like, salute to Flo J because that's big, and salute to Wayne because he told her, he was like, when they won the national championship, he said, I got you, and he's gonna shoot a video with her on LSU campus. So salute to Wayne.
Damn, that's real.
That's some real shit. Yeah. But to the actual music, Grace, TikTok segment, so be professional, give you a real review. Meg's album review. How did you like it?
I actually enjoyed it a lot. It was only like one song that I was kind of like, I probably won't. But like most of her projects, though, there's always like one song where I'm like, I'll listen to it if it's on, but I wouldn't go out my way to play it. But like the first like 5-6 songs were ridiculous. And I also liked that she started and ended the album with both of the singles that came out. Because, like, the way she came on the track with Hiss, I was like,
no, Hiss is crazy.
kind of hidden now.
Hiss is crazy still, to this day.
And then Rattle was really good. Where Them Girls At was really good. The song with Victoria Monet was really good.
The song with Victoria Monet was nuts, actually.
So I'm really mad that she's coming back here today because I drove all the way to Tampa. Yes, she added another show tonight.
Meg?
Yes.
That's crazy. I didn't know
And I'm so jealous. Yes.
That's why Charlene was like, should I go to the Meg show? I thought she meant that the Meg show was...
No, she has another show tonight.
Oh, I need to text her and tell her she should go. I thought she was going out of town to go to another Meg show.
She added a date here and somewhere else. And I'm so jealous because I couldn't go see her when she was here because we had already bought everything for Deja's birthday trip. So I was like, okay, I'm going to drive to Tampa to see her. And then she has another date today, and she's going to be performing the new album probably. So,
man, fuck it. Put it on a credit card.
Oh, true. I could. I got to go to work.
Also... so to continue the album, do you feel like the single is there? Like that she has the single that she needs to push the album, and if so, what is it?
Let me look at the track
what
list
is it
again. Because I feel like...
Because Where Them Girls At was crazy.
Yeah, I feel like that would be it, because I feel like that's the song they're going to play in the club a lot.
And if you look at album sequences, guys, just in case you guys want to learn some music nerd shit, usually the song that's supposed to be the song, the one that's supposed to carry the album, is usually song 3, 4, or 5. So, Where Them Girls At is song 4.
Yeah. I think that one, or... I can't remember which one, but it's the one that's like, ding, 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 with the anime sample.
Yes.
I feel like that one could also be.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of, like, the majority of her fans are anime fans as well, so I feel like they would really stream.
Last question. Do you feel like she grew on this album? Because a lot of Meg's critique has been, she has the same flow, she raps about the same subjects, bitches, ass, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Do you feel like she grew, was vulnerable? Do you feel like you saw a growth in Meg the Stallion, the artist, on this project?
I do. I think, honestly, though, I think she was more vulnerable on Traumazine, and I didn't really like it the first time I heard it because I was expecting something else. But then I went back and listened to it again, like last year sometime, and I was like, oh, this is actually some good content matter in here, because she was just like about anxiety and like other stuff. And now that I feel like with this album, she was addressing a lot of stuff, and while still staying true to her fun girl, hot girl roots.
Nice.
1,000%. Just to chime in there at the end, you mentioned growth. I think she's getting better at making songs, if that makes sense.
Okay. I agree.
I think she's always been a great rapper, but I think she's getting better at making songs, like knowing what hooks to have, what beats to have, like how she wants to rap on certain songs. I definitely have noticed that. I noticed that just from her BAT performance.
And she's doing everything by herself now. Well, not like by herself, but like all that shit that was going on, stuff that was going on with her label,
type shit.
Like now.
I 100% agree with that statement. I believe that Meg has grown as an artist because exactly what Usher said. She's learned how to make a better song. Meg can spit, and the issue with Meg's flow, not issue, but the critique around Meg's flow, I think is very weak. The issue, people talk about rappers' flows, but every rapper has a cadence they rap in. Every single one of them. Hove, like from
Baby,
on down.
21.
The great ones can change their cadence and make you think And for a song or two on the album, they'll be in a different cadence, the Hoes, the Drakes, the Waynes. But everybody has a certain cadence. And some of them, your Jids, your Babies, your Gunnas, they don't really leave their cadence. And that is the thing that they're talking about with Meg, is she has a certain cadence that she raps in, and people are expecting her to get away from that. It's not on her to really get away from her cadence. It's on her to find beats that make her cadence sound different than what it is. Right. I have been listening to rap for a really long time, and I didn't really understand what that specifically was until I started listening to rap music. I'm rap interviews and listen to rappers really speak about things like this. So that is the issue. That, again, not issue, but that is the critique around Meg. I just think it's a weak critique, and it's a critique from a bunch of people that have never tried to make music before. Yeah. And it's like, no matter what beat comes on, and I again, this also helped when I started rapping myself. No matter what beat comes on, the pace, the rhythm, which is all in cadence, the pace, the rhythm, the flow that you rap at is always going to be the same no matter what type of beat. You have to drill that shit time and time again to not be in that specific cadence. If you guys want an example, the one that is most distinct to me would be Jid or Gunna. Go listen to a Gunna project and you're gonna hear it's like Gunna raps in a rhythm. It's like stop. Stop. Right. And no matter what song you're on, you're gonna hear that type of cadence. And Jid is another one. Jid has a really fast cadence. So like Jid is able to say like 30 words before the snare hits. And it's really hard to do shit like that. And so you're supposed to, like, your next bar is supposed to start on the snare every time the snare hits, which is why it's really hard to rap when there's no drums and shit. So if you listen to Jid, he gets hella bars in before the next snare hits, and that's because of how his cadence is. So the critique around Meg's cadence, I think, is weak, just because most new artists, and Meg has only been doing this for 6 years. That's not a long time to be rapping. She has She has 2 real albums out and a couple mixtapes. Right. Yeah. Like, this next album and the album after is the album that she should be working on changing and getting a different cadence for a couple of songs. Because as Ish said when we were speaking about, I cannot remember, I think it was Raw Wave a couple months ago. It was like, I don't believe in the change your sound after 2 projects and shit like that. Like, Meg should still be Meg. Like, what she has been rapping about, what she's been doing, what has been working, she should continue to do, because she's new and her audience still craves that. So until her audience, is wanting something different, she shouldn't change from what she's doing. 100%. I agree. And by the way, I did hear most of the album. Fire. Yeah. She was cooking. That song with Victoria Monet is
crazy.
Yeah, shout out,
crazy.
And again, shout out to Victoria Monet. I love you. Who else dropped? Yachty. Did you like Yachty's project?
No.
Okay. Bodie James.
Bodie James dropped Illmatic, so
it makes me really sad that I didn't like.
I won't even make you talk about it. You didn't like it. Bodie James.
Bodie James, Conductor, finally dropped. It got pushed back. I'm not sure if it got pushed back because Drake Kendrick beef, which would be a great reason to push it back. I would have pushed my shit back too.
But more people should have done that.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Again, poor Dua Lipa.
Poor Dua Lipa.
Poor Dua Lipa, dude. But as far as cocaine rap, trap rap, it'll be probably an album of the year. Like, just from that genre. And it's probably going to be in my top 3 favorite albums this year. It's only 10 songs.
I'm going to download it
like
now.
20. It's super short. It's like 27, 28 minutes.
I'll listen to it as soon as y'all leave.
But it's like the first.
It's 26 minutes.
That's crazy. The first 2 or 3 songs alone is just like. I love when an album kind of sets the. Like we just talked about the pace of like how you rap and stuff. I love when an album sets the pace of. This is the quality that you're going to get for this album.
You feel me?
When the first 3 songs are bang, 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 and they all are like, okay, these are the 3 styles of songs we're going to have this album type shit. Like, it gives you like a sample of what you're getting. I love that. I love Bodie James just as an artist. He was in like a crazy accent last year. Like, so he was hurt physically for a while, couldn't do anything. So good to see him back rapping. Conductor is amazing. Between Conductor, I told you this, Conductor,
Alchemist
and Metro, like
they be cooking, no pun intended.
The beats we have gotten this year, man, it's been some crazy shit.
And then I will take Marsha Ambrosia. Marsha Ambrosia dropped a R&B album solely produced by Dr. Dre. It is the best way I could describe it is if you were going out for a very high class dining night and it was a black tie event, this is the album you would cut on the way there and on the way back. Okay. It sounds like you cut it on, and it sounds expensive.
Luxurious.
It sounds luxurious. It is beautiful, just beautiful music. It's a lot of 90s rap samples, so you get that, like, you still get like a rap hip hop feel from it, but it's a beautiful, just eloquent R&B album. And what I love that Dre and her did is that, like, every song almost has like an intro to it. Like, you know how movies will have a 10-minute scene and then the titles will come, the credits will come, and the movie title will pop up. It's her songs are similar to that. Like, the first 15 to 20 seconds of almost every song on that album are like the intro to the song, and then it the sound will drown out, and then you'll hear the bass drop and the actual song will start. It is just an amazing experience of a music. Like, it's one of those albums you really just want to sit to and just vibe to in the dark with your blunt, with your wine or whatever, and just feel like elegant, sexy, classy, all of that. Like, it is one of them type albums, and I was just very, very impressed. Again, I found out because I watch Tank's R&B Money podcast, and I watch Joe Bum podcast.
Yeah, they mentioned on the Button podcast,
and that's where I got it from. She was on both those albums, and once she said that produced solely by Dr. Dre, I was like, huh? Like, what is that gonna sound like?
That's
and it's
crazy.
like, I do hear the Dre in it. I absolutely hear the Dre in it, but it's like, it's a bunch of 90s R&B samples played by an orchestra with some drums in it, with Dre's drums in it. So it's just, it's a beautiful musical experience. It really is.
I'm always in for an orchestra.
It really is. Like, and again, it's not like some shit you should just cut on if you just want to hear some traditional R&B. It's some shit you want to cut on if you are like chilling, you in the vibe type shit. It's like, it's very feel good music type shit is how I would describe it. So yeah, salute to Marsha Ambrosia. That project is phenomenal. And then Anderson .Paak dropped a project with No Worries or whoever that. I don't really know who that is.
Yeah, they're a duo, No Worries.
Okay, it's a duo then. Yeah. That album is crazy as fuck.
Yeah, I heard the first couple songs. I need to. Crazy. I'm so behind. Like,
I'm behind this fuck, Grace. I'm behind this fuck.
I just saved like 5 projects.
I was catching up on everything this week. Yeah. That Pac album is crazy. I haven't even finished it. I got through like the first 8 songs, but I was listening to like,
No Worries dropped. It has been.
It's been out for like a month almost, and I just haven't gotten to it. That shit was
talking about the nigga Bruno Mars being stuck in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes.
Like, is he actually?
Yeah, 1000%.
But yeah, he is. It's kind of that sound, but more rappy. A little bit more rappy. But Anderson .Paak, man, he's acting ass.
He doesn't miss. So
did you listen to Lucky Daye's album?
I did not. Literally, when I saw it up there, I was like, let me save that, because I completely forgot. I was saying that, like, he got exposed for being a deadbeat and being 40, and then people just stopped listening to him. Because I didn't even know he was dropping an album this year. Yeah. It's like, came out of nowhere. 40? Yeah. Huh. He's like 39, I think.
Nigga 40 calls himself lucky?
Never mind. He's been around. He's been around. I've heard Joe Budden talk about that. Like, he's been around. Like, he's one of them niggas that just be behind the scenes you never knew about, and then kind of finally blew type shit when that's hard.
Yeah. So you don't take care of his kids.
But salute to Lucky Daye. I don't really care if you don't take.
But I heard the music. I heard it. I mean, I like his music. So you don't care if he don't take care of his kids.
Hey, bro.
I care if the music's bad.
That's my thing. Like, I heard one of them songs and I was like, that diaper not that important.
Like, if you're not taking care of your kids to make good music, that's different. But if you're like not making good
unnecessary sacrifice,
exactly.
Like, how much was Carter 3 Lil Wayne really supposed to see Regina? Like, come on now.
There's some bigger shit going on right now.
I'm changing the world right now. Like, come on. I'm saving hip hop. Like, what are we talking about?
But now if it's ass, like, come on, go be with that baby. Like, come on, go be with that baby. That was Kendrick's whole point.
Y'all are funny as fuck.
That's Kendrick's whole point. It's crazy.
He said you could at least lock in.
Like, That's it.
Fuck. Okay. So speaking of music, Rick Ross. Rick Ross was beat up by some OVO goons.
That's by some hell.
Oh, that headline was so crazy.
Yeah, no, that was a very
OVO
weird
goons.
What I woke up to on Twitter was very interesting. Like, at first it was like, man, Rick Ross' bodyguard got knocked out, and then it was like they all got jumped, and then it was like, oh yeah, they got jumped by some OVO niggas.
It was the goons part.
Yeah, like
OVO goons.
Yeah.
Like, that just sounds like a double negative.
And Rick Ross watched his whole crew get jumped. That was just standing there.
He said, "Damn."
Rick Ross got punched in the face, slapped the nigga, and just took a step back.
Yeah.
I am way too rich for this shit.
Smack that nigga. Listen, you got to smack that nigga one time and just back up. Like, you know what? Yeah.
That video was funny.
But like for real though, the video was funny. Get to that in just a second. Just for Ross's point, the niggas is like, oh, he fake games, he fake. My nigga, Ross is up $100 million. He cannot hit anybody. Please have some fucking common sense.
Yeah.
Ross cannot sit there and stump on a white kid's head in a country he doesn't live in as a felon. Yeah. Listen to yourself.
True. Well, that is true.
Fuck all that. First of all, if I was up that much, you'd have to hit me way harder than that to piss me off. You'd have to hit me way harder than that to get me.
And then it's like, on top of all of it, like, I started it. Ross ain't stupid. He know what he doing. Like, you know what?
Let's see.
I have been doing some punch-worthy shit. Like, I would have punched all of me too.
But that thing I posted, that was like where Rick Ross. They were like, Rick Ross talked about Drake's plane, and he gets in a plane crash. He tries to call him a white boy, gets punched by white boys. Yeah. And someone was like, "Have you tried apologizing?"
Like, you know what? Yeah, sometimes it's karma. Like, you know what?
Like, maybe he needs to leave Drake alone.
It's like, you know, listen, you punch me, I smash you. You know, ball up top.
Worth it.
Ball up top.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, that was so funny.
I thought the video was funny. I do, listen, for the OVO
I just be
goons,
like, free Wingstop for everybody else.
Yeah, facts. Like, for the OVO goons out there, I do want to say, like, please.
Goons.
I do, because Daniel pointed out, I do want to highlight the differences in Canada and in America. I don't want this to become like a thing, because I don't.
In
want
America, I think it would get a little spooky.
Yeah, I don't. I just don't want y'all to run to the wrong entourage doing that shit, because it's certain niggas you just can't bring to Canada with you. You just can't cross the border with certain niggas.
Hey, that news report look a lot different if they in Miami. Look a lot different if they in Miami.
Listen, I love Drake. We slided for Drake too. Please do not run up on the wrong entourage doing that.
No,
we sliding for Drake too, nigga. No, I am not. Don't tell them I'm doing that shit.
You go get a message. They go see this. You go get email. We were recruiting. Would you like to join our team?
Go get a message. Welcome to our team.
You finna wake up to Twitter. You gonna have a zillion followers.
And Drake's just gonna cash up everybody like 20 bands.
Niggas would hate this show. Oh my god.
Bro, if Drake started paying me the dick ride, y'all would think I was crazy ass motherfucker. Hey. Y'all would think I was crazy.
Pause.
Like all the way pause.
Team Drake.
Like,
Team Drake t-shirts.
Bro, the stuff on here would be disgusting.
It'd be a pet owl in the corner. Just in a bird cage.
Hey, honestly, Drake, you should get in touch with us, because like we be locked in. Like, pause again. I don't know if niggas gonna dick ride like we can dick ride.
I'm faithful. I'm a faithful. For the right price.
You say at compromise, he can't lock in with us like that. I'll delete all this shit. I'll delete all that shit. I have a Family Matters breakdown out so fucking fast, nigga.
I actually should record one now just in case.
Oh my god, that shit on go. Matter of fact, listen, I'm gonna make one and send it to you.
He's playing the evidence right there.
Y'all didn't hear him? Y'all didn't hear him?
Yo, the girl in the back of the video. Y'all not looking, bro. Not looking.
She's right there. Fuck. So I don't like. This is why I don't like talking about that.
Oh god, y'all niggas don't be funny.
Y'all don't get it.
I don't like talking about that. Anything he do, y'all just, man, not like that's ass.
It's alright, bro. It's alright.
Oh man.
Oh, niggas fuck with DJ Mustard now.
Niggas fuck with
Niggas fuck with Mustard now.
I wasn't in the field.
Yeah, yo, listen. Come on, Drake. Listen, you may be down. You're not out yet. We can turn this around.
We can fix it.
I'm telling us all about the narrative. Cam and Mace.
If he paid all of us, do you know how back up Drake would be right now?
Dog, no. He'd win the beef. We still time. War's not over. War is not over. It's still time.
I'll link my Cash App down below just in
make up
case.
some shit so fast.
And it sounds believable too.
Listen, I got Tyrone on the phone. He working with Day Free. I'm telling you, we can get that shit going.
Have you ever thought that OVO is working for me?
That shit's crazy. Shout out to the nigga who made that video for 616 in LA. That dissect or whatever that shit's called. What's the beef, I think? Or what's the tea?
That guy, yeah. I've seen him on TikTok.
Listen, that 616 video is absolutely terrifying. There's no way. If that shit is true, that's the best rapper ever. If that shit is true, that is the best rapper
what I didn't
ever.
Watch yesterday, bro.
Like,
all day from when you texted me, I was in my head like, I gotta watch something. I gotta watch. And last night I was like, I need to watch something before bed. What is it? And that's what it was.
That if that shit is true, that's the best rapper ever. Like, bar none.
I heard. I gotta.
Yeah, I've seen like clips from that.
Yeah, like I was watching. I was like, God damn. What?
But also, like, crazy. You have too much time on your hands.
Yo, I watched the Euphoria one. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
do you have a different set of ears than I?
I was watching Euphoria. Like, this shit better than I thought it was. Like,
no, seriously though. Off-White Sunseeker by the Marina is it's my favorite
that
open bar.
Bro, he broke. I don't want to get too deep in the video, but that whole first verse, even when we talked about it, I was like, the verse really is not like in like he's dissing. That whole first verse is him on Drake's like rapping from Drake's perspective. Yeah.
That's crazy as fuck.
As if he was on a timestamp record.
Yes.
Like that shit is.
Yes,
man.
that's crazy. What's wrong with him?
Yeah,
salute to
I don't ever want to hate anybody that much.
Yeah, no. But yeah, I was watching the Euphoria one. I was like, man.
And I have a lot of hate in my heart for some people, but I don't hate anybody that much.
I was like, damn, I thought you was just cooking, drinking so many J. Cole bars on Euphoria. I didn't even fucking realize. I was like, wow, he did say that. Like, J. Cole, he got that, what's that, did Johnny B's got, he was talking about the Reaper. He was like, nigga, I ain't worried about no Reaper, nigga. And I was like, oh, well, yeah, he was talking about you, nigga. Like, oh, shit. I'm not worried.
Because I was wondering why he
reaping what I sow. Yeah.
I was wondering why he brought up like Cole and Aubrey when like Cole was already out of the beef, but that makes sense now.
Apparently, like the whole first part of Euphoria, it's hella J. Cole shit in there.
Oh, damn. Hate that for him.
Nigga
Shout out my nigga Gucci.
Shout out that nigga Kendrick, bro.
Shit. Before we get into basketball and close this out, this has been amazing. Tyrod Taylor and Draya in with some more funny shit before we end.
The quarterback?
Yeah, so Tyrod Taylor and Draya used to...
Before you say that, I always want to say, BET actually folded not giving Sexy Red Best New Artist.
Who did they give it to?
Tyler.
Oh, I'm not mad at that. Tyler, fine.
Yeah, that's fair, but I feel like Sexy Red had like a bigger...
She should have won.
Like Sexy Red had, I feel like she had more like hits
won.
that carried like last year.
Tyler should have qualified for the Colored Entertainment Awards, not the Black Entertainment. I can't believe she got that shit off. She got a BET award. I thought she wasn't black. What the fuck? Am I tweaking? You might be right. That should have been Sexy Red shit. Like, you shouldn't even have qualified.
Colored Entertainment Awards. It's crazy. Colored? That's like no Camilla.
No, I'm not black.
No
I know black.
No Cabello.
No Camilla Cabello.
No Camilla. No Donald Sterling. Like,
oh, that is hilarious. I can't wait to do that for the next 10 years. But yeah, Tyrod Taylor and Draya used to be a thing. I didn't know that either because I don't.
Oh, I remember this about the house. Okay.
So Tyrod.
She's so sad.
Tyrod Taylor brought a house, and they had like this verbal agreement that Draya could keep the house, and Draya did $300,000 in renovations to the house, and now Tyrod Taylor's saying you can't have that house, and I'm finna sell it type shit. And so now Draya is suing Tyrod Taylor for doing that, saying that we had an agreement, but there is no written document. Yeah. It's only a verbal agreement. But maybe they have text messages, blah blah blah. You know, Apple can listen to your FaceTime calls. Obviously, so so I don't know who's gonna win that series, but I mean, who's gonna win that case? But my question to you is, and Grace, I'm gonna start with you on this. If you was up, you was a breadwinner in the relationship, you was up, hella money, 50 million, your reaction started to go, podcast blew, everybody getting paid, we getting money. All right,
need that.
You up like that. And you buy a house with the man, and we're taking Nelson out of this. Okay. This is Nelson. You buy a house with the man, and y'all go on a date. Y'all date, you buy a house, then you move out because y'all break up, but you got it like that. So you can keep the house. It was a cheap house anyway. Y'all keep it. And then the nigga come back, and now he dated Megan the Stallion. You gonna take that house from him?
Probably not.
Ish.
Only because if I'm up like that, then like, honestly, it depends on how mad I am about it. Because if I were feeling real petty, then I would. But then she could just buy him another house.
Let me preface.
What if he buys her what if she buys him a better house?
See, that's what I want to say. Like, okay, you're let's say 25 million up, and Meg is like 200 million.
This is like 10 years, Meg. Like everything worked.
So like she's like super duper mega rich.
And you just saw that she signed a $200 million record deal. You saw this.
Yeah.
So you know she already up, and now she finna be up 200 M.
Yeah.
And now your new nigga that you broke up with a year ago is dating her, and she living in that house with them.
And he I thought you said I could keep the house. Yeah, exactly.
No, that's gotta go.
Shout out Tyrod Taylor.
Taylor.
She would have had her shit out by the first.
So why I asked you that?
Oh, is Jalen Green staying there?
Yeah.
$300 million contract he finna get. He finna get 300. Nigga, if you don't get that little nigga out my fucking house,
he made her push the stroller.
If you don't get that little nigga out my fucking house.
Listen, get him and that little nigga out the house. Get him and the baby out my house ASAP.
Immediate, like yesterday, actually.
The fuck? I was just making sure we was on the same page because I read that story. I said that's a non-story.
I read that. It's sometimes
I didn't know they were living together. I thought they just.
No, that was his.
In a house that another man bought. Bro. As a man, how are you comfortable laying up in that house?
Listen, okay, I won't say
but I feel like a real
ain't nothing like a road game.
But I feel like a real nigga thing to do would be like, oh, let me buy you a bigger house.
Hey.
Yeah, but it's not like a road game.
But you just said you said he had her pushing the stroller, and then 2 minutes later said the real nigga thing to do.
I know, but he's not. He's very obvious.
And the
he's
nigga's
not.
19.
Yeah, he's a child. She's sick.
Hey, shout out Draya, man.
She's sick.
Shout out to Draya.
I'd have definitely.
Isn't her son that she already has?
Hey, Draya, why don't
aren't
you
they
do
the same
meet and greets?
age?
Listen, a Draya meet and greet.
Hey, just do a bikini calendar and have a meet and greet at Lennox. Shit.
At Lennox is crazy. Shit. Like by the cars.
You can have that bitch. You can have that bitch at Cumberland for all I care.
Trust.
Fuck about.
I'm bringing the honey, nigga.
You can have that bitch in the Cumberland food court, and I swear to God,
I'm bringing the honey.
That would be so on brand for Cumberland too.
Yo, like that shit is crazy.
A Draya meet and greet by the Chinese spot.
Draya, that's the name of this episode. Draya
by American Deli.
That's absolutely
by the American Deli in
by
the mall.
American Deli by the mall. Draya meet and greet.
Draya meet and greet.
You get a
I'm like picturing that happening in my head right now. That just looks so crazy.
Listen. We said Draya name. Listen, the Ruby Rose meet and greet.
Hey, bro.
I definitely feel like she would go for that too.
The fits at the Ruby Rose meet and greet. Yeah. You would see niggas with shit they ain't never put on before.
They probably can't afford.
Yeah. They would go renting clothes. Nordstrom return policy.
I'm definitely putting some shit on that I could put the tag away. Like I could put the tag back
hide
here.
it.
Yeah, type shit.
She gonna be rubbing your back. Like, what's that?
What's that?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, chill.
Oh, I didn't know that was still there.
Yeah,
it's okay.
It's my chain, shorty. Watch out.
It's backwards because I wear it like that.
Shorty, what?
Yeah.
I wear it like that on purpose. You never seen no shit like that before.
Back on my mind, I'm like, damn, she fucking scratching the barcode and shit.
You're like, not too.
I'm gonna change outfits. It's gonna be 3 pictures, and I'm gonna change outfits. I'm like, hold up, shawty.
I'll be back.
Like, let me show you how I'm really getting to it. I got 3 Gucci shirts. I can switch into all of them.
I can say, listen, it could be 20 niggas there. That meet and greet gonna be 8 hours. Be the longest fucking meet and greet in niggas' lives. Yo, let me see the pic. No, take it again.
I don't like that one.
Let me
once again.
Yeah.
I don't think my hand had the right angle.
Yeah, facts.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'd be up there moving shit around like, yo, who didn't like?
Who do the lights? Oh fuck.
The lights is crazy.
So.
Oh my god.
Real quick. On to basketball. I promise we'll be quick with this. I don't got much to say anyway. I'm just sad. Just pure sadness. We gonna end with the nepotism because I'm happy about that. So I'm gonna be sad for a quick second.
Pour one out, man.
No, you going first.
Well, I'm going first.
Hey, Chris Paul is the newest member of the San Antonio Spurs.
Listen, ironically enough, like a bunch of people like hit me as soon as that nigga saw it. Like that's how I know at least I'm consistent in life. Like 4 different people from 4 different walks of life all hit me. Like Chris Paul's on the Spurs. Like
same shit.
It's so funny. Like I hate him so much. I like the deal. It's like I hate you. So like let's spend the last year of your career, take this vet minimum, get blown out by 30 every night. Teach my young nigga Stephon Castle. Shout out Stephon Castle. Teach my young nigga how to play PG. And then, that's it.
Nah, for real though, bro. That's a great pickup.
I love it for Victor.
It's a really good
I love it.
Victor's going to average 99 lobs.
And it's not even like Chris Paul was trash. He was just making $30 million.
Yeah, like Chris Paul can still play point guard.
Yeah,
quite easily. Chris Paul can still run an offense for 25 minutes a game with no problem.
Listen, he's 4 easy Wemby buckets a game. That's how I see it.
Maybe 10, depending on who they're playing. Maybe 10.
1,000%.
But and then we have Isaiah Hartenstein to OKC. Yeah. Well, okay, they re-signed Isaiah Joe as well, and then they got Alex Caruso. I love everything OKC did this offseason. Real shit. I got to see what Denver does. But I think OKC may be my favorite to come out the West next year. I loved everything they did.
They're my title favorite right now.
I did. I love everything they did. And I know it's crazy to have a favorite 3 more weeks after the season ended, but I love everything
1,000%.
OKC did. But PG to Philly, 4 years, $227 million, and then they gave Maxey the max for 4 years, $207.
Right.
Man, I should listen to my dad. But
why the fuck didn't I just work on my left hand?
Fuck. But PG, you take it away.
Yeah, PG. Listen, salute to you, because this is the one show that'll be honest with you. Shout out to you for getting one more max on the way out, man. Shout out to you for getting one more max contract.
I think he's in like 650 career earnings. 650 million.
650 M's, a couple Olympic gold medals, baby mama you hate. Dubs all around. Like, good career. I don't think for listen, niggas know I'm the Joel Embiid guy. I am not even gonna put expectations on the team. I won't say I think, if they were healthy, because I can't even put that on PG and Embiid. But if they were, I think they have a great chance to compete with New York. I'm still not sure about Boston, but I think it's a great pickup for PG. I love it for Embiid. I love it for Maxey. Hopefully Embiid won't have to go out there with cerebral palsy or whatever the fuck he had last year. Like, nigga couldn't blink during the game. Like, get this nigga some help. Shout out Andre Drummond.
Yes, they also signed Andre Drummond. So everything Philly did was correct. They made every right move they possibly could have. Yeah. I believe that this was a great move on paper. Mm-hmm. Everything is said is exactly how I feel. If Embiid can stay healthy, they should be in the Eastern Conference Finals. If Embiid can't stay healthy, they'll be a first or second round exit again. Right. Also, if PG can stay healthy, same thing. I think this was a very stupid move for Philly to sign PG, who has consistently been declining for the past 3 years. Yeah. At 34-year-old, give him a 4-year contract that won't end until he is 36. While you're watching him decline, he had his worst playoff performance since he was a youngin last year in the playoffs. So I don't understand why you would give him that money and that max, because you were the last team that he could go to that was going to give him the max. So you probably could have talked him down to something else if he would have went and go shop and nobody else could afford him, because nobody else could simply afford him. Yeah. So I don't understand why they paid him that money, but I do understand the desperation behind Embiid. Embiid is going on 30, coming 28, 29, 30, somewhere around there. So you have a short window. You have about a 3-4 year window. So it's like, let's at least try. I can't blame him for that. But again, injuries scare me, and I still don't think you're better than Boston, even with this move.
Same.
But at the end of the road.
Okay, vibrato.
Klay Thompson.
I think they're over to cry.
I might.
Damn, I hate that for you, friend.
Okay. Klay Thompson. 13 years of legendary basketball. A dynastic run as the second, third, fourth best player on the team. One of the greatest shooting guards we have ever seen in our lifetime. The second greatest shooter we have seen in our lifetime. You are part of the best backcourt in basketball history. Fuck NBA history. Basketball history. Give me a high school backcourt better than them. You can't. So basketball history. Hello.
That's hard. I for sure thought about it for a second.
You feel me? They have changed the game. Him and Steph have changed the game.
Jason Williams, my fault.
Randy Moss and Jason, that's funny as fuck. But they have changed the game. They have been amazing. They have been dominant. Draymond, Steph, and Klay as a trio have won more rings than they have lost playoff series together. They have won 4 rings. They have lost 3 playoff series. That is fucking insane. Yeah. Klay has been a big part of that. Still to this day, I believe the Warriors win the 2019 finals if he does not tear his ACL. He has been amazing, a warrior, a true warrior through and through. And obviously, this has come the day after the news that he is going to the Dallas Mavericks to start a new last 3-year career, to end his career, to go play with Luka and Kyrie. And I'm happy for Klay because I do believe Klay needed to change the scenery. I do think that Klay was in his head a lot, and that had to do a lot with the performance. Richard Jefferson came by and said that he asked Klay how he was doing. He looks a little tense at the Christmas break, and Klay was like, tell him to pay me my money and I'll be better. Yeah. And so, like, clearly this was on his mind all year. And not only was it on his mind, like, because they offered him $24 million a year, and he thought he was worth $25 to $30 million, and now he can't get that from anybody. So now, as you're playing and realizing you're not playing up to the standards you need to meet, now you're forcing it, and so now all of the mental aspirations, and then the Warriors weren't good, and now you're in the media trying to get better, trying to make a playoff push, all of that shit. So niggas blaming you. So it was just too much shit. I think Klay needed to change the scenery. I don't like how Klay left. I think it was a little lame. It was a little lame to say that the Warriors betrayed you after they offered you the best offer. That doesn't make any sense to me. Simple as that. But I want to thank Klay Thompson for everything he did. I can get into all the specifics next show about how I really feel about the move and all that. But this time, I'm just going to say thank you to Klay Thompson. It's been an honor to watch you play basketball. It's been a joy to watch you play basketball. And I wish you the best in Dallas. I just don't wish you a championship.
No, salute to Klay for sure. We'll probably hate more next episode.
I got some hate in me.
Listen, we're definitely gonna get to it, but right now we're just gonna reflect. And part of the journey is the end.
Hello.
Type shit. Like everyone would have rather you ended in Golden State, but that's not the way things shook out. But like Daniel said, you are half of the best backcourt ever. Like, nobody can ever take that from y'all unless Luka and Kyrie win 6 rings. But, like, it's going to be hard for someone to ever take that title from y'all. Exactly. And, Klay, you did help change basketball.
For sure.
1,000% help change basketball. Before this team, it was a rule. Jump shooting teams don't win championships. Like, it was an actual thing niggas used to believe in. It's not the case anymore. First ballot Hall of Famer. And Klay, we just talk about this all the time. You have a claim to be the best ever at one thing. You may be the best 3-and-D player ever. And that's real. You are All-Star Hall of Famer. Salute, better than Bradley Beal.
And if salute to Stunner, man. And I'll say this, bro. Klay Thompson's career looks a lot different if he's not next to Steph Curry.
Oh, yeah. 1,000%.
And what I mean by that is Klay Thompson is Bradley Beal if he's not next to Steph Curry.
Yeah.
If Klay Thompson is on a mediocre team, on a fringe playoff team, and as the number 1 option, number 1B option, and just getting to throw up whatever he felt like, get into his bag whenever he felt like, and didn't have to defer to Klay, to Steph, and Draymond, and a Warriors offense system where he only got 17, 18 shots a game every game. So if it wasn't for that, Klay's numbers would look a little bit different. So when you go look at his numbers and his averages and career averages, it does not give the full story of who Klay was. And to Ish's point about jump shooting teams not winning basketball, winning championships, that was a thing up until the Warriors beat LeBron with KD. Yeah. Like, in the 2017 finals, niggas was like, Charles Barkley's of the world and shit was like, I'm not picking the Warriors because jump shooting teams don't win championship, and that's never changing. Yeah. And until they did it, because even after 2015, they was like, Kyrie was hurt, they won the one, blah, blah, blah. 2016, they didn't win. So until then, it was like jump shooting teams can't do it, and then they did it, and then did it again, and then did it again, and then the Celtics did it last year. Yeah. So now it's kind of a myth, and kind of basketball has changed. But yeah, it was right, and like you said, he was definitely a part of the change in the game.
Yeah, one of my favorite players ever to watch, and I coined this phrase. We coined this phrase on the show. First ballot certified tweaker. First ballot certified
tweaker. Y'all go watch that 7 1/4. Go watch that game 6 at OKC. Go watch the
Rockets.
Go watch the Rockets game 6. Go watch the game.
I was arguing. The Harden niggas hate me because I got a real solid memory. I remember Klay beating Harden without Steph in the playoffs. Like head to head. Yeah. Steph was hurt.
And go watch the 2019 finals game where he got hurt in.
Yeah.
Before that, he was cooking. It was cooking. That's why the Game 6 legacy of Clay was starting to build, was because he was in that game losing his fucking mind, bro. So yeah, again, I still think they win that finals if he don't get hurt. But if was the fifth, we'd all be drunk. Does anybody have anything else before we get out of here?
Bronny.
Oh fuck! I'm so glad. Oh, if we would have forgot that.
I love that for them.
Yeah, you can go first on that because you haven't said anything.
Yeah, I think that's so great.
That shit is
I love that.
Yeah.
That's like some legendary shit. I don't know why everybody's so mad about it. That's iconic.
Let me tell you why niggas is mad about it. Because LeBron James is up $1 billion and has complete control over the entire NBA. They hate it. They cannot stand it. That is why they are so mad.
And my thing is,
He has that for a reason, though.
And like, bruh, like that nigga's playing with his son. Like,
how can you hate on that?
I was, bro, like real talk. This nigga, like, I'm happy Bronny's healthy. I'm happy he can play in the NBA. But like, his son almost died last year. He's gonna draft him. Yes,
I forgot about that.
Like,
that was crazy too.
Maybe if Bronny's college career went differently, like he didn't have a bunch of stuff going on, like fam, he almost lost his son, literally. Like, yeah, he's gonna. The one person who could ever do it in NBA history is gonna turn it down. Like, I don't, send that nigga to Utah. Like, no,
they might be mad about it.
Yeah, like, Jalen Green just got Draya pregnant. He gonna send his son just to be out in the NBA unsupervised.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. That tweet was hilarious.
Bronny James was a McDonald's All-American. Bronny James was number 27th in his high school class. Bronny James had scholarships to damn near every school in the country. And Bronny James was at a Division I school playing basketball and was going to be in the starting lineup and almost died on the basketball court about 13 months ago. And 13 months later, he is getting drafted into the NBA to play with his father, who is arguably the greatest basketball player we have ever seen. And y'all's first thought was to complain about it, was to hate on it, and was to talk about why it shouldn't have happened, and talk about he's taking opportunities away from players and shit. Like, niggas have not been getting opportunities in the NBA based off nepotism since the beginning of time, bro.
I hate that.
Y'all just know about it now
problem.
because it's of his last name and his first name, because his name is technically LeBron James. But y'all are just now paying attention to it. Nepotism has been in the NBA since the beginning of time. Look at the Lakers owners. Just go run down the list of them. It's all a family. Go look at Jerry Jones. Who's working there? Bill Belichick's son is on the Patriots staff right now. There's been nepotism all throughout the NBA since the beginning of time. And now this man has had the most legendary career you could possibly have. He is going into year 22, still averaging what he was averaging as a 20-year-old when you see pictures of him holding baby Bronny. Yep. And y'all want him to say, nah, I'm not going to play with my son because some niggas in SportsCenter are going to be mad at me. Shut the hell up, dog. Yeah. That shit LeBron and Bronny is doing is some of the coolest shit in the world, and I praise them. I hope we get a James to James alley-oop. I hope we get some time together. But most importantly, I'm happy for Bronny because I know he's going to get to develop as he should now. Yeah. Now he's going to be in an organization that's going to treat him like all players should be treated when they come in, and actually get treated like they matter and like the development is important, and take the necessary steps to become the pro that he can be. He says Drew Holiday, Marcus Smart. He absolutely has that in him. He just has, like I said, he almost passed away 13 months ago, bro. Yeah. So he had time. He needed time to get his body right, to get his skills right. When you are at that level, right, bro. Get your mind right. When you are at that level, 2, 3, 4 months of not being able to play basketball is like a year. Yeah. Everybody is getting better every single day, and he went months without being able to play. He is in a position where he can grow, and he will become an excellent pro in a couple of years. Bookmark it. Salute to Bron.
1,000%. And any nigga talking about nepotism or anything like that, fam, I watched Kobe carry Luke Walton up and down the court when he was the worst basketball player in the NBA. And his dad just happened to be Bill Walton.
Shut the fuck up.
And then Luke Walton, after being a bad NBA player, went on to be a bad NBA coach.
And Bomani Jones, dog. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. And I respect you. You a good man. You got a lot of integrity. I respect how you play the game, how you play this media game. This is not disrespect. You hilarious too. But just shut the fuck up for this one instance, because you complaining about nepotism and saying nepotism is wrong on all facets, so we shouldn't celebrate black nepotism because it's still wrong. Dog.
But white people get to do it?
Look, and that's his thing. He was like, well, white people do it and we complain about it. So why are we celebrating when we get to do it or when a black man does it? Because it's wrong in general. And Bomani Jones, I understand the integrity aspect and you saying people are losing their morals and integrity because a black person is doing this. But let me explain something to you. Those white people that are using nepotism to get their sons these 6-figure jobs, 7-figure jobs that they're taking away from black people and from minorities, those people are not going to stop playing that game. So for you to act like us playing the game as well is an issue because everybody shouldn't be playing the game, that is simply what we call not living reality. Your point on the surface level is correct, but your point when you put the point in the actual way we live in the world, it's irrelevant because nepotism does happen. Nepotism is going to continue to happen. So when it does happen for black people, we are going to celebrate it because it happens way less for us. It's that simple.
See, that's my thing. I fuck with nepotism.
I'm not mad at it.
Nepotism makes so much sense.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Bronny is a much better person because I'll be damned.
First, I'm glad
I'm working and my last name is what it is.
If Bron was my dad, I wouldn't be out the bed before 12. Him even wanting to be in the NBA would be enough for me to draft that.
You know how hard it is to get to the NBA?
Bro, my dad is LeBron. Like I would not be out the fam. I would be. Listen, never mind. We won't even get into that.
Dog, like that.
But for real though, like Bill Gates said, I remember when I was younger, I heard him like he had said something like his kids are not going to be able to get certain like money from him because I'll be damned if my dad is Bill Gates and I'm putting in job applications.
You are crazy as hell.
Like I get wanting to teach them the value of money, but there's other ways.
I'm going to be a creative.
Listen, this is my
I'm gonna be rapping or some shit that don't matter.
Fam,
we'll start a makeup line like everybody else does.
Listen, I'm a figure. Listen, the thing is with nepotism and money, your hobbies can become a job. That's why I love nepotism. First of all, because you goddamn right, nigga. I'm LeBron James.
Exactly.
I want to hire my son. Like,
I got 40,000 points, bitch. You think I ain't finna let my son play with me?
Like what the? Like okay. Oh, I'm gonna sign a max. Okay, 1 million go to Bronny. Oh, okay. Like
shit, fine by me.
Literally, bro.
Niggas like, man, nepotism bad, and it's like my nigga. The nigga that owns the company hired his son.
Yeah.
The nigga that owns the company hired his son's friend.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like that is just the way the
world
works.
That's next level hating.
That's just relationship based. That's why relationships are so fucking important, especially if you want to get into the entertainment creative. That's something I'm having to learn because I'm standoffish. I don't like to talk. Yeah. It's some trauma built into that, and I could explain it maybe when we get a Patreon. I'll explain why I feel that way. But like, I don't like to move. I like to be in the crib. I'm not very social, and it's hard for me to like start conversations with people. I'm great at talking once I know you, but it's hard for me to like go introduce myself. Right. And I also don't like the politics because it's fake to me. Like I don't like to feel fake because I don't like to feel like I'm using somebody to get to somebody else's point. But like you literally have to. You don't have a choice. And everybody
kiss everybody's ass.
That is in that space understands that you're supposed to be doing it. Jerry Seinfeld, we can end it here because Jerry Seinfeld says something perfect. Kevin Hart got the Mark Twain Award. I said that a couple of shows ago. He got the Mark Twain Award for comedy, the highest level in comedy you can get. And Jerry Seinfeld came out and he said, Hollywood is based on favors.
Literally.
I'm doing Kevin Hart a favor right now. And now Kevin Hart owes me a favor. Mm-hmm. And that simply is what I am saying now, is that it's favor-based. In relationships, when you get in entertainment, become favor-based. So you do something for me, I do something for you, and it helps us both grow to a different level. And that is okay. That is nepotism. That is whatever you want to call it. But it's the way the world works. We can't change it. We're not going to change it.
Exactly.
So get with it.
That's my problem with the Bomani Jones thing is like, oh, you really thought the most qualified person gets the job every time? Like, oh, you really thought every position everywhere the most qualified person should come out on top?
It's actually the complete opposite.
Yeah, it's so far from
even for regular people.
For regular jobs.
Like the manager job at Walmart.
Literally.
Like, just normal shit, $20 an hour.
Literally.
Like, the regular shit, bro.
The job I have now, I have because I knew somebody that worked there.
The job I have now, I have because I know the CEO.
Yeah, like
what do we...
Niggas are not... There is nothing more funny than the strap yourself up by the bootstraps, do it the right way, niggas. Because no one ever has done that. No one ever has done it without relationships. Like nepotism, like for the last 8 years, niggas be like, we need a Kyle Shanahan coach. Why do we need a Mike Shanahan coach? oh, these are all his sons, and he taught all of them how to coach football. So now half the NFL teams are based in nepotism. Well, yeah, that's just how that works. If I was gonna hire a mechanic, and my neighbor was a good ass mechanic, and he taught his son, I'm gonna ask the nigga I'm gonna hire him. Like, of course, he's the best. He's the best basketball player ever. I'd have drafted Bronny whether he played or not, just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case that nigga hit a growth
It's literally
spurt.
like your work literally depends on who you know.
Fam, if Tom Brady's son entered the draft.
Over with.
Like, Archie Manning's going to the NFL no matter what.
Archie Manning, not even the starter at Texas.
He's going to the NFL no matter what.
Literally.
Like, it's that simple, bro. And it's like,
so crazy.
And also for the Lakers, last thing to career, because I don't want this to end and we get cut off. Last thing for real, it's going to help Bron. Yeah. Bron's attitude and shit, seeing his son every day and being there with his son, it's gonna cause him to
set a better
example.
Yeah, they might like do really good next year.
But you more likely to get back on defense.
No, they're gonna be asking.
Oh, damn, really?
They gonna suck.
It's no hope.
But LeBron might fight over that screen a little more since he know Bronny watching.
And they gonna sell some tickets.
Yeah.
All right.
That is
this
facts.
has been episode 80, another milestone episode. 20 away from 100. We should be there. When do you think we'll be there? 20 episodes. Probably about 3 months.
Yeah.
About 3-4 months.
Maybe close to Christmas.
Yeah. Episode 100, we'll do something special. I don't know what, but we'll do something special. Also, you saying that it's the best trap album out, like the Bodie James was the best trap rap album of the year. We should start doing album of the year based on genre too.
Yeah.
Like based on like sub rap genre.
Right.
Like best
Yeah,
real rap, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But we'll discuss that. G6, as always, thank you so much for pulling up. Ish, the greatest. D-Rock, I'm me. We are the show about nothing. Please like, subscribe. Thank you for joining us. We out of here.
Till next time.